Pittsburgh Penguins fan, and so I got to talking about hockey, and I was like, "Did you watch that game last night?" I was like, "The Oilers were dirty." I was like, "They didn't seem that bad the first 3 games." It seemed like it was m that's dude, I mean, you're a professional sports team, and that's your plan is to go out and fuck the other team up? Like, that's trashy. Who's their current fighter? Dude, I know all about that. Before we moved to Georgia, dude, I was so into the fucking Avs, like, watched all the games, like, I knew everything they were doing, and, their guy back then was, I believe it was Peter Worrell. Dude, big, tall, 6'7" black dude. Dude sucked at hockey. Absolutely sucked at hockey. I probably could have done better than he did, but you don't wanna get punched by him. That's the most important thing. You don't wanna get punched by him, because that's all he was there for is just a fight. And I remember watching, like, the name definitely rings a bell. Was he with, like, the '96 team? Like, Marsh and stuff like that? Yeah, I kinda remember the name. I didn't watch him a lot back then, so, um, I didn't know of him too much. Then there was a guy, I think the Wild. I'm still here, I just wasn't talking. Uh, yeah, I was thinking. I was I was trying to remember what the guy's name is. I think it might be like Bouchard, Bogard, and I know the Oilers had somebody with that name, but it's not that guy. Um, but yeah, this was years ago too, like 10, 15 years ago. And I had a coworker that used to play college hockey, and we'd talk about him. Like, he brought him up to me. He's like, "Have you seen this guy?" I'm like, "No, is he good?" And he's like, "No, he's trash on skate. He's knocked out like 20 guys in the NHL." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Get online and like Google his name, and there's just like highlight reels of him knocking people out." And I was like, "Well, I must see this." So I went and watched it. And dude, he just gets one punch in, and a lot of them were uppercuts, and they'd like lift the guy off the ground so his skates aren't even touching, and then they just limp into a rag doll, and he just turns around and skates off. He doesn't hit him again. He just lands one blow, and he turns around and skates to the penalty box. Yeah, I didn't approve of that. Like, I think it was McCarr down in the corner. He was down on the ground, and the dude is just hacking away with him with his hockey stick, and the ref's just skating backwards, looking at him, and then he just turns around and keeps skating off. And I was like, "What the fuck?" Okay, so the refs are trying to help the Oilers win at least one game. That's pretty blatantly obvious. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, they were going up against the wall or whatever, and he like reached back and elbowed him in the face. He got called for it. He got a penalty. Um, yeah, I mean, I'd seen some dirty stuff, but at least they were getting called. Last night was absurd. They were just, it was so blatant that the refs were just like, we're going to do everything we can to help the Oilers at least win one game. I don't believe the refs were trying to make the Oilers win the entire series, but I think they felt bad for him and were trying to help them win at least one game. Just my opinion. I mean, it seemed pretty obvious if you watch that game. Well, and I felt like last night would have been the perfect game for them to do that. I told Caitlin, I said I expect the series after the first two games. I said the Avs are going to win these two games on their away games to Edmonton. They'll win one and they'll lose one. And when they won the third, I was like, okay, so they're going to lose the fourth. And like halfway through the game last night, I'm like, yeah, they're definitely losing this. Like they're going to make sure that they lose at least this one. But that's kind of why I like the Avs. They're just like, no, no, you can play as dirty as you want. We're still going to kick your ass. I need to change some guns up. I was the past, I don't know, 2 or 3 days. Anytime I'd play on here, I was on Hirschfelden shooting geese. Was able to get 2 diamonds, a diamond level 4, and then I got I think maybe a max yesterday. It was 9.2 or something like that. Well, I don't think there are any albinos. Uh, there's Yeah, there's definitely melanistic. And then there's like light gray leucistic, bald leucistic. I agree that's all. That'd be 3. I think there's a fourth one. And it's not the brown hybrid. I've got several of those. Mm. So we're grinding moose is what we're doing. Okay. It's so funny. I'm so delayed that like right now you're just running through the snow. Yeah, that one should be, I think, a diamond. Looking at the range. The score. I can hear you. Can he even hear me? That's a question too. Okay, so he can hear me, he just can't hear you. So this is Wolverine stream. Welcome everybody. Thanks for tuning in today. Today we will be shooting some moose, a bunch of moose. You'll be watching from Gators' perspective. You've already got that area. He said he's going to pick up this moose and then he's going to fix his sound. He doesn't want the game to crash and lose the moose. Don't worry, buddy. I got you. Translator for you. What was his score? Yeah, that's, I think, middle. I can't remember. You'd have to see what minimum rating for diamond is. I don't remember. Okay. So that rack used to be the big boy rack that would sometimes score over 300. But now the one that scores almost 300 is the, I don't know. To me, I think it's the smaller rack with lots of points on it.
Can you hear me now, Maggie?
Flatter.
Senor Maggie, can you hear me now? What's up, McGray? McGray, you missed it. I was saying that I was calling you McGray the Coon Killer, and then I was like, we probably shouldn't nickname you McGray the Coon Killer.
Yeah, could be seen as racist.
It could be. Yeah. Allegedly.
Did he move over to YouTube or something?
I don't see him yet.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah,
he said yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for letting me know, McGray. Yeah, that's weird because I was on YouTube and I could hear myself because I had my stream going and I was talking to myself and I could hear it. Unless it was Wolverine that I heard on YouTube and I just heard noise, so maybe I only heard Wolverine. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea. Yeah, right? Exactly.
Well, and thanks for not being like Duck Wrestler where you show up and you're like, hey, can't hear you.
Yeah.
And then leave.
Right.
You're like, I'm not going to help you get your sound fixed.
Hey, just wanted you to know I was here for a second.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here, but I'm leaving now. Okay, bye.
Got you.
Yo, what's up, Toy Bear? Why did you say thanks on Discord? For sending me that video. The Gator video. Didn't I say thanks there? Yeah, dude, I've been checking like all the lakes. I'm trying to find this fucking diamond moose. So I've been checking every lake that I could find.
Yeah, I just
Wrong
picked
gun.
up 2 zones with this one.
Wrong gun. Stupid fucking gator. Stupid gator is stupid. Alright.
What did he do?
Shot a fucking moose with a 243.
Oh.
Like an idiot. Guys, JJ gets his dog tomorrow. He's pumped. He's pumped.
I'm cleaning my room.
He's cleaning his room so there's nothing for the dog to chew on.
We've been really lucky with that, with our 2 dogs.
Yeah.
But I think it's because, like, we gave them a lot of toys and stuff when we first got them.
Yeah.
And then when they're puppies, you have to play with them a lot, wear their asses out.
Right.
Yeah, neither one of our healers chewed on anything.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, we'd give them like bones and rawhide things and stuff. Once I got a little older, but yeah, they didn't.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't know. Like I've never ever had a I almost said a beagle, a basset hound before. So I don't know how it's gonna go, but hopefully good. Hopefully good. JJ's not in here anymore, Tor. He's like so busy fucking around doing everything. So Belinda's dad's supposed to be coming in tomorrow night. We'll see because he's got. I did 700 miles yesterday and it was 13 hours. He's got a 500-mile drive tomorrow and he's old. So I don't know that he's going to do it straight through, so we'll see. But according to them, they're coming straight through. We got another birthday party tomorrow night at the Mexican restaurant with my friends. So I don't know for sure if we're going to be doing I don't know if we're going to be doing a stream tomorrow night or not, guys. Did you did they release any information on the stream today about like the new map or anything?
I don't know. I expected something, but
Like my Facebook isn't working on my new phone.
I just did 200 miles today. I just got back from the farmhouse. Nice. Belinda just got the new
I didn't
S22
hear it.
Ultra today, so she's fancy.
I'm assuming that's some kind of phone, some
Yeah.
Samsung
Yeah.
thing.
Oh yeah, you're all about iPhones, aren't you, you big jerk? Yo, what's up, Scotty? How you doing,
Yeah.
buddy?
Easy to use. I don't tell everybody I get Android because it lets me do everything I want and then never change anything on the phone ever.
Stomach
Most people I
some
know that ever had Androids would all say the same thing.
Dude, the one thing
On our
that's
stuff.
bugging the shit out of me, like with Android, is like, well, the new one, they don't let you put a, like, and I don't think they let you do it on iPhone, but they don't let you do I used to be able to do an SD card, so I could do like a big SD card for saving, and now they want you to buy like monster phones. Belinda's new phone's got 512 gigs of internal memory because they don't let you do a fucking external memory anymore. With the SD card. Yeah, I think it's stupid too.
Yeah, I think my phone's 512. It's either 512 or a gig. I can't remember.
Yeah. Doing all right. 83 hours last week. Been working every day since Tuesday. Holy shit, Scotty. What states are you in right now?
New York City.
Other than the state of exhaustion. Hey-o.
New York City.
New York City. That really chaps my hide.
Girl.
Did you
The
play?
best
Go ahead real quick.
Oh, no. I was just, you guys were talking about all the driving, and I was just going to say the best I've ever done is I did, I think I've always just said 1,300 miles in a day.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I don't remember how many hours that was. I'm pretty sure I got up at 6 a.m. and went all the way till, I don't know, 10 midnight. I don't remember.
The longest
when I
I've
was young
drove
and
straight
dumb.
is 20 hours, and like luckily enough, I had another passenger with me to keep me awake, because otherwise, I've done 16 hours by myself, and that's fucking brutal.
Yeah, this was back when I was like 23 years old.
Yeah.
20, 24 maybe.
Scotty, did you do the Pokemon event this weekend? It sucked for us. Belinda did it for us. Belinda and JJ did it for us because I was working in Oklahoma, so they did it. But it was not fucking good. Nothing good. Well, I can
Okay,
drive
yeah.
a long time. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I just looked it up to make sure I was correct because it has been a long time since I've even talked about that. It's 1,268 miles, but probably by the
Jeez.
time I got to my dad's, it was 1,300. But Edmonton to Denver is
Jeez.
1268, and that's what I did in a day.
Jesus. Fuck Edmonton.
I actually like that town the few times I drove through it. I thought it was a cool little town.
That's cool. They just have a shitty hockey team, assholes.
Yeah, their hockey team can kiss my ass.
Right? I was watching a little bit of the Rangers game before I got on. Tampa Bay was. I would love to beat the Rangers. I think that'd be fucking iconic to beat the. It'd put the. It'd put the Avalanche. I mean, Tampa Bay's cool, and they're the two-time defending champs, so that'd be kind of cool to beat them. But I also think when you beat the Rangers, that's like fucking big time. The New York Ranger, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like even though they're not the best team in hockey, but
That's kind of the same thing I thought. My daughter was like, I hope the Rangers win. And I was like, I just hope whoever the Avs have the best chance of beating
yeah,
wins. That way they can win their Stanley Cup. And then I found out they were two-time Stanley Cup
yeah,
champions back to back. And I was like, ugh. So they know how to play in the big
yeah.
game. And I'm kind of with you. I mean, the Rangers have always been a big name team, so it
Right.
would be kind of cool to see them beat them.
You just hope everyone has fun. Yeah, I hope they all get a trophy. Yeah.
We watched the Thrashers one game when they were still down there in Atlanta.
Nice.
We watched them play the. I took Caitlin with me. We went and watched the Thrashers play the Capitals,
Okay.
and we got to see Alexander Ovechkin.
Oh, nice.
My new phone up to my car, so I will be right back.
And I don't think that was their last year there. I think it was the second to the last year they were there.
Well, where did they end up
Before
going?
they-
Do you remember the Thrashers who they went to?
Winnipeg Jets.
Oh yeah, okay, that's right.
I think.
Isn't it kind of weird that the team that's given the Avalanche the most fucking hassle has been the Blues? I thought Edmonton was gonna be, my boys the Thrashers. Then the Thrashers went from hockey to a skater thing. Nice. I thought Edmonton. I thought it was gonna be a 7-game series because the way they could score, the way we could score. And then we were just like, oh no, we can play defense. And the other thing that I've noticed, if you watch when did Wayne Gretzky become such a little bitch? Like doing his interviews, I'm just like, that guy is the biggest little pussy. Like, he's like, well, these guys don't know how to play defense. I'm like, motherfucker, all you did was play offense and score goals, and now you're like, why aren't these guys playing better defense? Shut the fuck up.
He did it when they started paying him money to say stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because he's Wayne Gretzky, and people are going to listen to him because he's the great one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you may have already known this. Maybe you're just talking about at your house, but Thrasher has been around for, God, since, I don't know. Like, it was big in the 80s because I was a little skateboard punk when I was a little kid.
Right.
And I remember I had a subscription to Thrasher magazine.
Oh yeah, I remember Thrasher magazine. I was a skateboard kid for like maybe 2 years, but I was never good at it, and I never cared enough. I was more into playing soccer and shit like that. And I mean, I played a little bit I skateboarded a little bit, but I never got super big into doing it. Like, because you always had like the fucking stoner skater kids, and then you had like sports kids, and I just and I know there was some of both. But.
I mean, I played all sports. Like, when I lived in Texas, I started out playing football, played baseball, hated baseball.
Yeah.
Hated playing it, hated watching it.
Yeah.
It was the dumbest game. Then then I got into soccer.
Okay.
Started started playing a little less football,
Okay.
and then I played soccer basically till we left Texas and moved to Colorado. And that little mountain town I lived in didn't have a soccer team, not at that time. They do now.
Yeah.
And tried to play football when we first got there. Got there at the end of seventh grade. By so eighth grade, I was trying out for football,
Yeah.
and we didn't have enough people to make up a team, so we didn't have even a football team, a junior high football team that year. And then by the time I was a freshman, I was still a tiny little guy. And just the thought of playing with all those seniors that were basically grown ass men that were like 6'2", 250
Right.
pounds. I was like, yeah, I don't think so. I weigh like a buck 20. Um, so I didn't play. I didn't play those first 2 years, but then I played my junior and senior year.
I don't know if you
And
saw it. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Finish all these. Go ahead.
oh no, that's fine.
No, I was gonna say. Scotty said, actually did not know that there never was a skater scene. I got confused that everyone was wearing Thrasher gear. Thought these skaters were wearing hockey gear for no reason.
That's funny. Yeah, I think Thrasher magazine might have came out in the 70s. I could be wrong there, but I know for sure it was around in the 80s. Back when Christian Hosoi was a big name, Tony Hawk,
Yeah.
um, there's a Jeff Grosso, there's so many. Powell Peralta. Do you remember that brand and name?
No. I mean, I know Toonie. I knew Toonie Hawk. I was a big Toonie Hawk fan. No, I know Tony Hawk, but I didn't know.
Yeah, everybody knows him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so back then, when we were kids, it was mainly ramp riding. Like a lot of the skateboards were much wider than they are today. Like I think that kind of narrow board scene kind of came around, I want to say in the 90s,
Right.
maybe late 90s. Now that's all everybody uses is those little skinny little things. But
Right. Toonie Hawk. So what were you doing at the farm, Toller Bear? Oh, dude, fucking Saturday night BKFC. There should be some pretty good fights. The top 5 fights should be
who's
pretty good.
fighting?
Alan Belcher's fighting Frank Tate. Belcher from UFC, and then
So I'm very familiar with Belcher, but who was the guy he's fighting?
his name's Frank Tate.
The name kind of rings a bell. I feel like I've seen him somewhere before.
He's a pretty big. I think he's probably almost 40 or like upper 30s, but pretty big black dude. He knocked out Joey Beltran with like 2 punches in their fight. And Joey Beltran was a champion, like 3 or 4 time defending champion. He just fucking smoked him. So,
So what you're saying is he hits hard.
he supposedly hits really hard. I'm trying to think who else is fighting. Yo, what's up, Jesse? How you doing, man? Jesse, you missed it. We got Diamond Moose to start the stream. UFC just signed somebody else the other day. Oh, John Dodson. And I remember he had pretty heavy hands, but I don't know. He's been fighting
for a little guy.
Yeah, for a little guy. He's been fighting in a minor league. I feel like they're trying to really load up with some lighter weight, because the UFC is not big into lighter weight fighters. It seems like, so I feel like they're trying to snatch up some of these guys.
Yeah, I mean the UFC has definitely
30
been
minutes.
mostly like into heavyweights and let's just stand out there and knock people out.
I feel like UFC
Which
would be
is
fine if they
fine.
were 152 and higher. You know what I mean? I feel like they'd be like, okay, we're cool with 155, 152, and like I feel like they would be, if they were to be like, oh, we're not going to have any of the lower weights, they would be like, yay. You know what I mean? I feel like they would get, I don't know. They have a whole bunch. I didn't realize how big their stable of fighter was.
See, and I would have pushed that up all the way to middleweight. I feel like most fans would rather just watch
Oh yeah,
185 and up.
yeah. I mean, there's
The
definitely some
better the
good
guy, the
170s,
better.
but yeah. No, but I think because like when they started out, it was like 155 through, you know what I mean? Like that was their original. I would be cool
Yeah.
if they said, look, we're gonna go 185, 195, 205, 225, and then you know what I mean? Like, and just it was more big guys. Fixed up a water pump for irrigation and took out trees to take a bath. Oh, nice. Make a path in the trees. Nice. What'd you say?
I feel like if you really wanted to make it like a good, fair fight,
Mhm.
you would make them step on the scale right before they climb into the cage.
Oh, 100%. I feel like they should have to weigh in like that morning.
We were watching, it might have been Ridiculousness, and they had Daniel Cormier in there,
Yeah.
and he was talking about that. He's like, I weigh 185 for the time it takes me to walk out of the back, step on the scale.
Yeah.
He goes, after that, I'm immediately rehydrating, getting all the
yeah.
fluids back into my body, eating a ton.
Yeah.
He's like, I weigh
Oh, yeah, I forgot
well over that
that I got her.
by the time I'm fighting.
Yeah, they were talking about like, oh, he weighed in yesterday at 152. He's 190 today, and I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? You know what I mean? Like, it's just insane. I don't know. I feel like that should be a thing where you weigh in the morning of your fight. Especially because, like, you know, you got the fighters that don't cut weight to make weight, and then you got the dudes who are like a heavyweight who, you know, cut a whole bunch of weight to make 185. You're like, man, that's insane.
Yeah, because they were, I remember back when I used to watch it all the time, I think it was like Joe Riggs or something like that.
Yeah.
They were talking about would walk around at like 225.
Yeah.
And he would fight and
He was like a 170.
whatever, lightweight or middleweight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
I don't know,
remember Joe
that's-
Riggs used to be
that's
really
fucking nuts.
fat. He used to fight at heavyweight when he first started, and then he came all the way. I think he got all the way down to 150s, and then, you know, started putting weight back on and stuff. But like, I don't know.
Because that's how Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournaments are, is you
Weigh
have
in
to
the
weigh in, well, not necessarily the morning, just, you know, before you go out for
Right.
your first match.
Yeah, I feel like they need to do that shit just to make it more fair for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I realize, and it's probably the reason that I think it should be done that way is because I've never been good at that stuff. I've always just would rather stick kind of to my,
Yeah. Oh,
You know,
I
my
always
natural
wrestled
weight
up a weight
class.
because I didn't want to fucking cut weight in high school. You know what I mean? Like, my buddies who would fucking have to cut 10 pounds a week, you know, like, fuck that. I don't get it. Like, that seemed miserable.
yeah, I wrestled, I think it was 137 was the weight class that I had.
Okay.
And like I was never in danger of going over it. I
Yeah.
think I walked around naturally at like 134, something like that.
So
And
I wrestled
back,
71s, but I was 160.
well, and what I was about to say is the like the champion in the 145 weight class.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I was terrified of him, but I wasn't eager to go out and wrestle him.
The kid that was
He
on your
was
team or like on another team?
no, he wasn't on my team. He
Okay.
was just in the next division up. But he looked like he was like a mini
People
Arnold.
say, hey,
Like his
Gator don't
muscles
play no
had
shit.
muscles. I was
You
like,
feel me?
what the hell?
Gator
How
never
can that
been
dude
about that.
possibly?
Never been about
Like he's the
playing no
only
shit.
guy I ever saw when I wrestled that was that ripped all the time.
What's up, Minecraft noob? Thanks so much for the follow, dude. Yeah, this game's pretty fun. I mean, they could definitely do some stuff that's gonna make it better. Are you excited about the new map that's coming out? I'm not overly excited just because I feel like they should have included some other new animals as opposed to, just a fucking raccoon dog, but whatever. I remember one time I had to wrestle a 189 pounder, and the only reason he made 180. Oh, that's a 5. No, 4. Anyway, the only reason he made 170 was because he was sick over like fall break. I don't know what the hell he had, but he got down to, and I mean, this kid was so cut up, and he was just fucking slamming me, and I got so lucky that he slammed me, and I landed on his arm and trapped his arm, and I was able to get a pin on him, but he was just beating the shit out of me, slamming me all around the ring. My first time was today. Oh, cool. Do you hunt in real life? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I may have told you this before. I don't remember, but I graduated at semester instead of going the full year.
Oh, okay.
And so of course in the wrestling season,
Yeah.
and I made the option. I wanted out of school more than I wanted to continue to wrestle.
Right.
I guess I just felt like there wasn't going to be a lifelong career in
Yeah.
wrestling.
Yeah, you're like,
I
I'm not going to
stayed
do this
for another
forever.
couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we had a scrimmage against he was the state champ in my weight class,
Yeah.
and I beat him twice.
Really?
At our little scrimmage, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then we went down to a wrestling camp down at Boulder High School. I think it was, yeah, it wasn't Fairview, it was Boulder High School. Got my ass stomped
Yeah.
by a guy. I don't remember if he was in my weight class. He might not have been. He might have been heavier than me. I still remember him. Skinny little red-headed kid, total danger looking kid.
Yeah.
Didn't look like he could wrestle worth a damn. And he was just tossed me around like a rag doll. I was like, holy cow, there's definitely
Yeah,
a
there's some
little
skill
bit of
levels.
difference between our skill levels.
Me and my friend decided to just simply screw around in the game, but it looks great, and we hunted a bear for like 30 minutes and fight it. If you have any questions, dude, let me know. We're actually pretty good at the game. I feel like we're pretty good at the game. If you have any questions,
Well,
I'm more than happy to tell.
we should be. I think we each probably have 4,000 plus hours in the game.
Yeah, we have quite a bit of time in the game. I actually, so I signed up for the Discord, the Turbo, because I got it for free for something for Amazon or something. I don't know. For some reason, I got 2 months of free, and then so what comes with the Discord Prime thing was 2 months of Game Pass. So I got that, and so I was gonna jump on Xbox and just update all the games and shit. Because JJ's been like hunting hardcore on Red Dead. And he's like, oh, I got the legendary moose, I got the legendary bison. And like he's been going hardcore on it, and but I wanted to update all that shit for him. But I wanted to see how many hours I had on there.
Did it tell you on Xbox?
Yeah, it'll tell you how many hours you got on there.
I need to look at mine then. I didn't think it did, but
Oh,
for the longest time, I was figuring all that time I played with you, I was just like, I probably got 350 hours on Xbox.
Well, I freaked out when I was like, I clicked on it and it said 2,000 hours, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? 2,000 hours? I was like, oh my god, that's a lot. Ugh. was one of
That's
those.
the way I was. I mean, the one thing about on your PC is uh, Steam pretty much tells you like every single time you play, like how many hours you
Yeah.
got. But like I would just see it and just kind of not really pay much attention to it. And my daughter came in one day and she's like, 1,500 hours? And I started like sitting there thinking about it. I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous, huh? she's like, you know what else you could have done in that time?
Well, that's
I
that's
was like,
exactly it.
I was like, yeah, but I can tell you what I would have likely have done had I not been playing. I probably would have just watched TV.
That's
And she's
100%
like,
it. Yeah.
yeah, and that's what I tell my wife. Like, she's up there watching stuff that I don't typically like to watch,
Yeah.
and I'm fine with it. You know, sit here and play some game.
Yeah.
And I get burnt out sometimes, and I'll
Sure.
go watch some TV with her. But
You wrestled in junior high at 85, got steamrolled every match. Do you? I mean, are you in high school now or? Okay, I got to peace out. I need to fill out my timesheet and submit my receipts for last week. Dude, all right, buddy. Just how to check how many hours on Xbox? If you go to like the menu that like it'll tell you like I'm trying to think exactly. So it's not like actually on the game. It's like when you have to go to like the menu, like when you hit the select button or whatever on the game, and it pulls up like all the different little menus, and it'll tell you like how many rares you have compared to your friends. It'll tell you how many hours. So and then the other thing I tried to get on, I was like, well, like Game Pass has the game, and I remember I could have swore I played on I could have swore that Hip Hop played from his PC with us on Game Pass. So I was like, okay, well maybe I can get on Game Pass and get into my Xbox Lodge, but it wouldn't work. Gator, I don't think you saw the answer earlier. Back and forth between North and South Georgia tomorrow, Kentucky. All right, well, be safe, Scotty. I just like I said, I just drove down to Oklahoma on Thursday and then came back yesterday. It's brutal. All right, man. Well, thanks, Scotty. So Minecraft, are you ever gonna hunt or no? Like, is hunting like something you're interested in, or like just hunting in the video game is interesting to you? But at some point, I might jump on Xbox and see if SG wants to hunt or Bobo wants to hunt, just to chat
okay,
with the
I
boys.
still got mine. I didn't do
Yeah.
anything with it.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Maybe.
I don't think I've bought anything since maybe Spain. I think. Yeah, I think you and I have played on Spain on it.
Yeah. I'm fine with not playing anything crazy on there. I mean, we can just run around Layton Lakes, whatever, looking for great ones and shit. I have no idea, but
Our
I will
luck
try
would be
it
we'd,
because it seems
we'd
fun.
find one.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We're like, oh yeah, it's been here the whole time.
So Jesse, do you know like there's a menu that's not like actually attached to the game, like I said, I don't know exactly how to say it, but it like lets you check your achievements and stuff that you got with the game. Me and my friend got almost nothing, but it was fun because we didn't know what we were doing. Yeah, the game's got a little bit of a steep learning curve in the beginning, but once you figure it out, it's pretty easy.
I liked it better before I knew how to play in the need zones thing.
Yeah.
I liked it way better before I knew about need zones. I just
Yeah.
wander maps, and I used to smoke a lot of diamonds doing just that.
Dude, starting at the base of a river and running up, okay, now I'm going to run down this river over here, and yeah, 6 a.m., let's go run, you know what I mean? And, found a big track, let's follow this and see what, that's...
Mm-hmm.
That was the jam back in the day, and now this fucking need zone shit. I can't remember if it was Ultimate Hunting or Way of the Hunter, one of them said, like, we're going to have zones, but they're not going to be fucking pegged to that zone the entire time, like, they'll be around water, but, you're not going to be able to set your, like, 11 o'clock, all right, here they all are, like that shit, so that'd be kind of cool.
When is Way of the Hunter coming out?
In the winter, around Christmas, they said, hopefully.
Oh my god.
Tampa Bay's up 2-0.
30 months.
Thanks for telling him.
When you're ready, we can make the bed.
Oh, guys, talk to JJ for a second. Oh, JJ to the rescue. Let me know if you see any diamonds.
Okay. Hi.
What up, JJ?
What's up?
What are you doing?
What did he say?
I said, what have you been doing?
Cleaning.
Cleaning?
Yeah.
Your dad said you've been hunting on Red Dead quite a bit?
Oh yeah. You haven't played Red Dead for a little bit?
Yeah, I haven't played in a long time. Probably a little over a year.
Cheeks.
Yeah. I think I had all of the legendaries except for maybe one moose, I think.
Oh nice. I got 3 legendaries today.
Oh, nice. So it sounds like they fixed them to where they pop up a little more.
Yeah, I was just running.
Are you
I was just running across the map pretty much.
are you doing the legendaries on multiplayer or on single player?
A single.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm talking about the ones
Alright,
on
tell everybody
multiplayer.
bye.
See you. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Jesse, your name's JJ too? That's pretty funny. So JJ stands for Jason Jordan.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
No, you're good.
I just like to think it's Jason Jr.
Yeah. Jason
That's
Jr.
what I'm sticking with.
Yeah, that works.
That's what I'm sticking with.
Alright. Well, I don't hear anything else. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go
To the short go. Oh, goodness. Did you... Yeah, my dad calls me JJ and my niece's sister. Yeah, my dad calls me JJ and my niece's sister. Did you hear about the one dude from Tiger King got arrested by the FBI for money laundering? The Doc Antel guy?
Oh, the guy from like South Carolina
Yep,
or
yep,
wherever he was from.
Yep. Yeah, he got...
Well, they were looking to pin like anything on him, so
Oh, yeah.
it doesn't surprise me much. Because we watched was it the second season of the...
Yeah, I watched some of it. I got
Tiger
bored
King.
with it.
Yeah, it was not near as good as the first one. I think they thought they were riding this money train, and then they come out with it, and everybody's like, yeah, that sucked.
Well, the crazy thing about the Joe Exotic thing was we had heard that they were going to be going after the people at the place that I used to work at. The Serenity
was that?
Springs. Serenity Springs.
Oh, the big cats of Serenity Springs?
Yeah. Because that guy was laundering money and sneaking animals around, and you know he was a scumbag too. But like, so anyway, we were told that they were, you know, like looking into him, and then I haven't heard anything since, so I don't know.
A little late, isn't it? And then, like,
Well,
hasn't that place been closed down for like 8 years?
yeah, but I mean, so one of the reasons he closed because he was getting hammered by, you know, Division of Wildlife and a whole bunch. I mean, they could absolutely still charge him for stuff.
Yeah, I guess the only way, I mean, the only people that would probably be like, oh, yeah, yay, would be people that he knew way back then that probably hated him.
Oh, he's a scumbag.
Um,
Yeah, like he's a shitty guy.
yeah, I've heard that, but like, I don't know. I'm like, if they said that, in the local news here, I'd be like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Took you guys 8 years to
yeah,
find something to pin on the guy. I just, I
yeah.
don't know. I always feel like if you have a solid case and a good reason to go after somebody, it shouldn't take you 8 years to
No,
figure
I
it
agree.
all out.
I agree.
Hopefully, adding a few zones for you.
Moose goes to 13.
Yeah.
Got to not RV 3 times. So how many hours are you at, JJ? Oh, I did hit that boar. That's crazy. I thought I hit that fucking pig. Oh yeah, there's blood. I thought we hit him.
Yeah. Past few days grinding the geese, I almost pulled out my dog.
Oh yeah. Will he go get
I
him?
get to shooting so many. No, but it'll
Oh.
point them out. If you're within, I can't remember how much distance, like 200 meters of a blood spot, he'll go find it. And when you sit there in a stand just calling them in and smoking like the entire flock, sometimes you forget where some of them go.
Yeah. Or sometimes you hit them out there and they go like 400 yards away. You know, they're flying and
Yeah.
you barely touch them. So what, I mean, clearly you play Minecraft. What other games you play? 10 days and 7 hours, but that's right now. Night right, because I've been playing a lot longer than, not right. Well, I mean, so 10 days, so 24 hours a day, times, so that's 240 hours, right? Yeah, that doesn't sound right. 240 plus 7, so that doesn't sound right.
What are you talking about?
He said that the game said that he's been playing for 10 days and 7 hours, but he said that doesn't sound right. And I was thinking 10 days times 24, 240, right? And then,
Yeah. Plus 7. So about 247.
it took us like 10 minutes to find out how to our phone away. Yeah, what games do you play in real life? In real life. What other games do you play? So you play this, but what other games do you play? In real life. Fucking Gator. What an idiot.
Bad boy.
Simple-minded Gator wrestler. Ready for the stinking dog to show up?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
You're so happy.
Let's hope that happiness carries on for a couple years.
Yeah. I tried telling them, I was like, we still got time to back out. And they're like, no, we want it. And I was like, are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, that's why I pretty much did let my kids have dogs when they were young, because I knew if we got one, it was going to end up being mine or the wife's dog.
Yeah.
Because we got him a little Yorkie back in 2007
Yeah.
when we got, and we didn't even have her a year, I don't think, before we ended up giving her away, because none of us knew that a lot of times you can't potty train a Yorkie.
You
Like
can't
they
what?
will continue potty train a Yorkie.
Got it. That sucks.
They'll continually go to the bathroom in your house like their entire lives.
When you were talking about clearly playing Minecraft, did you mean me? I don't play Minecraft at all. What I was saying is, what other games do you play? So you play this, but I mean, like, other than Minecraft, what games do you play? What's up, sucker face?
Grr.
So JJ went to the doctor. He has a cavity. It's on one of his tooth that they don't think will fall out right away, so they're gonna have to do something to it, cap it or do something. I don't know. So that's kind of a bummer. He was disappointed in that.
I hope
All
they
those
just,
candy
like,
bars.
cap
All those candy bars, Wolverine said. We should just rip it out, and then you won't have to cap it. Is it in the back?
it.
Yeah. Yeah, those are like one of the last to come out, your molars, so.
What's a mole?
Yeah, you
Where
may
your
not
back teeth.
lose those till your teens.
Yeah.
No, it's like one of my front teeth. It's like one of these.
Okay.
I think it's pretty rare to get cavities in your front teeth.
Oh, I've seen
Like
plenty
those
of
molars.
plenty of fucking Rennies with big old cavity in their front teeth, and it's like, ugh.
Oh, right,
Ugh.
yeah, well. Yeah, I was mainly meaning like in kids.
Yeah.
I don't. Because I was real bad about taking care of my teeth when I was a kid.
I had to give away my 2 German Shepherds about 8 years ago because the older one bit my niece. Oh, that sucks. So we actually, so the guy that I work with, his wife fucking found a stray dog, and he's like, "Don't bring it home." And she brought it home, and JJ really wanted a dog, and it's a Catahoula mix. And I was like, well, whatever. So I was like, man, I guess if JJ really wants one, we'll get it. So we brought it to the house, and it was really cool, and it was sitting beside Belinda, and JJ walked up to her, and the fucking dog tried to bite JJ. Like, and I mean, like, this dog had been really nice, but, like, so what he is he's super possessive of women. Or what she is super possessive of women. So we're like, all right. So I took the fucking dog right back. I was like, nope. And, take the dog back. We went over to go swimming one time at their house, and the dog bit JJ on the arm. So now whenever we go over there, the dog has to be locked up because, you know, they're like, oh, well, you know, it was in a strange situation, blah, 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 you know, it probably wouldn't happen again. Well, it bit JJ. So then Alexis one time, we were going in and out of the house, so my boss was like, hey, Alexis, hold Maggie's collar so she won't run outside. And so we were going outside, and she turned around and bit Alexis in the face, and I was like, you should probably kill this dog, but
They really should.
they really should, yeah. So now they're like, you know, like, we don't know what to do. And, dude, this dog went to some fucking, like, this Russian lady. She's either Russian or German. Like, went to this it was $6,000 for this fucking dog boarding school, blah, blah, blah. They were going to train the dog, and the dog was really smart, but, like, you know, I mean, it clearly is a fucking psycho. You know, and I was like, you spent $6,000 trying to train this dog, and it's just a terrible dog.
Yeah, I mean, I always hate to hear that, you know, because there's always, you know, find somebody that is basically like a hermit that never sees other people.
Yeah.
Great dog for those type of people.
Yeah.
You know, loyal to that one person, and they'll protect them. You know, everything works good. But sometimes dogs are overbred,
Yeah.
And
And
they
they're
end
just
up
insane.
missing a few brain cells. Yeah.
So, my neighbors when I was a kid, Jesse, okay, they didn't know my niece because he only came over on the weekends. My oldest dog was really protective about me and my dad and my brothers, sisters, basically everyone who lived there. He found out how to open the basement door, twisted the doorknob, and pushed it open. Oh, that sucks. So, when I was a kid, one of my neighbors had Shar-Peis, and they would, like, breed these show Shar-Peis. Well, these fuckers hated each other, and they would, like, chew through fucking chain link fence to get at each other, and they would kill each other. And I was like, holy shit. Like, it always blew me away that they didn't, like, put something better. But yeah, these dogs, I mean, like, they're show dogs, and they just hated other Shar-Peis. It was insane. We can change the time. We can do whatever you want, big boy.
Yeah, it's that time. I was running up here getting some kind of marker that I didn't have on my map. Because when I jumped to your tent, 3 little green question marks popped
Oh,
up.
nice.
So I don't think I've ever been down here on this map. Or if I have, it was way, way back when I first started playing.
Yeah.
All these little rock outcropping things. I don't
Yeah.
feel like I've ever seen this.
Suck a face.
Dang, have you ever been down here?
Nah, I mean, I got the tent down there. I don't know that I went a whole bunch like south where you're at. My German Shepherds.
Dude, there's
were
like a
puppies.
whole little... It's like a whole little Grand Canyon down here. I didn't even know this existed on the map.
Yeah,
Probably not worth anything, but...
I've went just a little bit further south of where I got that tent. Otherwise, I really don't fuck around down there a whole lot.
Oh, that's weird. Like, two of the points that were showing up for me when I was at the tent are now gone, but now I've got two more even further. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get down there without killing myself.
Have you tried the new or the 22 Hornet since they supposedly nerfed it?
I have not.
I've been debating on playing with it, but I'm like, do I really want to? You know, I don't know. I guess like I said, I really like having the 10 shots for the one gun. You know what I mean?
Trish told somebody today that they better leave, or she was basically going to shoot him in the face.
At the house?
Oh, no. So we had a hailstorm here today,
Okay.
and it was pretty decent size. Like, I'd say some of them were getting close to like baseball size.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And so,
Brody, I do play with viewers, but not brand new viewers. Like if you've been around the channel for a while, I absolutely play with you. But like since we're streaming, I don't play with brand new people to the stream. If that makes sense. Sorry, go ahead again. Sorry.
makes perfect sense, just in case somebody wants to yell out racial slurs or something like that to try to ruin somebody's channel. But yeah, so I'm sitting down working, and we've got cameras, and I'm looking at the driveway camera, and I see this car just drive right past the gate, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, must be somebody we know for some reason.
Yeah.
And so I yelled up to Trish. I was like, hey, somebody's driving down the driveway in a little black, like, Subaru wagon or something. So
Yeah.
she goes up, and she goes outside and is talking to him. And I can kind of hear her talking for some reason.
Yeah.
And I was kind of getting concerned, and I kept asking Caitlin. I was like, is she talking? And she's like, yeah. And I said, she's not like distressed or anything. It kind of sounds like they're yelling. Are they yelling? And she's like, no. And so when she came in, she's like, yeah, it was somebody wanted to climb on a roof so they could check for hail damage.
Huh.
And she's like, no thanks.
Right.
And the guy just kept getting persistent. He's like, well, don't you want to go up there and see, make sure there's no damage? And she's like, no, I've got an insurance company. And he was like getting pushy. And she's like, you know what? I've told you no, and you're still pushing. She goes, it's time for you to leave. You're trespassing. You came past a gate that says no trespassing. You just drove in here and you're trying to pitch me something that I'm not interested in.
Right.
She said, time for you to leave. And he's like, but well, I really should get up there and check. And she's like, don't make me go in and get my gun and shoot you in the face.
Hey, what's up, Winchester?
The guy's like, okay, I'll leave.
Yeah. That's funny. Dino, Gators good, Gators wide. Gator, I told you to stop eating my apple pies. What's up, Dino? How you doing, man? Long
Yeah,
time
there was
no
a
talk.
little collectible down here I didn't have.
Yeah, I don't think I've been that far. That's crazy. I thought it didn't go much further past. I mean, is there any animals down there? Or is it all just
I don't know. The Russian lady's screaming in my ear right now.
Ah, nice. That's good. Very good. What's up, Winchester? How are you doing, buddy? You over your mini heart attack or whatever you had? Your mini panic attack? What? I don't.
So down here, there's a cave painting right here where I'm at. I had to hop down, and luckily this drop, I'm surprised, actually didn't kill me. It almost did. It only left like a quarter of my health bar, but I've got health packs. Definitely no animals down here, because if you were down here, you'd know why. It's literally like the Grand Canyon. Like the walls are like 100 foot tall around me.
Yeah.
I definitely did not know this place existed down here.
I just hate that there's no animals there. Oh yeah, I'm good, I think. Well, good to hear, dude. Good to hear. Happy to hear.
So there's a river bottom out here. I'll check it and see if I see any tracks or anything. But right here where I'm at, definitely in this canyon, there's not. But we'll see what's out here.
Great, man. I recently got a PC, so I restarted on Call of Wild like 4 days ago. Well, Dino, let me know, dude. I will give you my information. We can hunt together sometime, buddy. Because you are not new to the channel. You are OG. So, absolutely, if you want to hunt with us sometime.
Yeah, there's moose down here.
Oh, is there? Cool.
I just had one bark at me.
Nice.
I would not have known to go down here.
I think I remember having a moose bark at me, but...
Yeah, so right here where I'm at now, there's a hunting stand. And another moose just went blazing through the brush.
I guess maybe I used to have my tent way the hell down there. I just remember I used to have my tent like at the bottom, and then would come up.
There's a level 4 moose. It's not the max weight category one. It's the weight class below it.
Right. That was a hard shot. How's the gator farming going? Well, so the lady that has the gator that I got for them, they had 6 of their baby male goats that were neutered climb out the other day. So they were like panicking, fucking looking for them, and then they found maybe they had 8 climb out, and they had 2 that were still missing, and then they found 2 today. And they called me to go pick them up. They're like, hey, we're, 20 minutes away, blah, blah, blah. Can you go get them? This guy saw them. And fucking typically I would do it. But Belinda and I were stuck at the goddamn Verizon store. And this woman that was checking us out was so fucking slow. And, just everything about it. Like, it was just, I needed to get a new phone because I have one that my current phone that I use is from 2019, and it's got a crack. I've cracked one computer or phone screen in my career, and this one's cracked. And I was like, yeah, I should get a new one. And I didn't even fucking it was literally an hour and 45 minutes, and I was like, you know what? I'm not having you help me. I will come back on a day that you're not here. In 4 days, I've had a troll level 5, and now elk. I've messed up a diamond elk. I got a diamond whitetail 273, and it was running around Hirsch doing missions and got a level 7 melanistic red deer. Fucking awesome. Was it one of the good rack? Oh, if it was a level 7, it must have been a good rack one. I'm fucking jealous. Listen, Dino absolutely would love to. Yeah. So listen, the other thing is, if you want, I'd be happy to let you hunt a great one red deer and a great one whitetail if you want. I mean, like I said, you've been following me for almost 4 years, so be more than happy to load one of the maps and let you kill one of those if you want before they reset everything.
Yeah, 273 whitetail. That's a big whitetail.
Yeah.
Because roughly max score is probably about 275.5.
Dino,
so 273 is huge.
Did you get it on Epic or did you get it on Steam? Like, what did you get it on?
So there's some musk deer down here too. I found
Okay.
some tracks. I'll run up the riverbed, see what else I can find.
Dude, that used to be full of bears and pigs and moose back in the day. And I was looking. I ran it the other day. I'm looking. Let me see real quick. I got musteer zone, musteer brown. Like for me, the moose don't start anymore now until the other side of the where you already killed them, where the train tracks. You got on Steam? All right, Dino, my gamer tag on Steam is still Gators303. So if you send me a friend request, buddy. Yep.
Yeah, I asked you about the forest earlier. If you see it
Oh,
on
yeah.
sale and you're
Yeah.
interested, we can,
Yeah.
at least do maybe one playthrough together and
Yeah.
do the mission before because they're supposed to release a second one.
Okay.
And for a lot of people that really like survival type games, they consider the forest like the best game. So if you ever see it on sale and you want a game
Yeah.
to nerd out on for a week or two.
Blackthorn and I are supposed to do that Sniper Elite co-op and see how that is. So that'll be cool. He beat the game, and he had an extra week to play it, so he beat it. And he's like, if you ever want to play, and I was like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about beating the game before we play it together. Like, that's cool with me. So we're gonna try some of that and see how it goes. So anyway, Dino, the other thing, Game Boy, bro, it's Gage. How's it been going? Yo, what's up, Gage? How you doing, buddy? Hey, Gage, it's Gator Wrestler 303. Do you remember me? What's up, buddy? How you doing? You get your own YouTube account? Also, I had an ingrown toenail pulled on Thursday. So I cut all my own ingrown toenails, but like my blood's really good right now, so I have diabetes. But like I definitely need to go get my toenails. I had a friend who had his big toenails like completely fucking removed, and then they like fuck up your cuticle so they won't grow back. So I'm debating on if I want to do that or just have him go in and like round off my toenails. But like my toenails have been fucked up ever since high school, like soccer, and then taekwondo and kickboxing and jiu-jitsu and MMA, all that shit. Like my toenails are fucking gross. So like I always just cut out my own, just fucking and just man up and do it. But I need to go get them rounded out. Yeah, kinda. You can't find it though.
My brother used to get ingrown toenails a lot.
Yeah, it sucks. I remember when it first happened, I was like, my fucking toe hurts. And I like pushed it and like a bunch of fucking green pus came out and I was like, well, that's disgusting. I was like, yeah, it was gross. I was like, I don't like that. Roofing killed my feet? Yeah, I bet. What have you been up to, man? What's new and exciting with you, Winnie? So did they pull your whole toenail off, or did they just use that fucking like piece that like slides in and like cuts it and then they scoop it out? Okay, I'll be back after I get out of the shower and get on my PC. Take us with you. I want to watch you shower. All right, man.
There's a max weight level 4 over here. I just smoked.
All right. You know what I haven't got on PC that and I'm sure I'll fucking get it when I start grinding for moose, but an albino fucking moose. Like at least a male, you know?
Yeah, I was watching the day Flinner got his diamond albino moose.
Yeah.
Just sitting there watching him play, and it was here on Medved. He was down there at those southeast lakes. And he's just running to the bigger lake, and
Boom.
all of a sudden he pops up his binoculars and looks in front of him, and there was an albino moose sitting there running. This was on a multiplayer map.
Yeah, conveniently. Dude, I mean, ultimate hunting, right? I think monkeys, the little chimpanzees, they look pretty fucking cool on there. That'll be fun to shoot. They need to come out with some fucking actual gameplay video, though. Like, I noticed they're getting fucking killed in the, like, you know, stop posting all this little shit. Like, we want to see actual gameplay video. And I was like, yeah, I mean, if you're coming out within the next couple months, like, you need a little bit of, here's some video. Why has it been like 2 weeks since you streamed and I'm looking every day? I had to go out of town. So I had to go to Oklahoma, so I was gone for a while. I had to go out of town for work. Some of us have to work for a living there, Gamer Boy. I like that your name is very original. Gamer Boy 123. He's like, well, Gamer Boy 122 was taken, right? So Minecraft, are you still in here, man? Dude, it's so weird how the game won't be loud, and then I was like, it was, you know, pretty quiet, and then I just ran through a spot, and it got so fucking loud in my ear. Like, you know, all of a sudden the wind picked up all out of nowhere. I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Your brother picked it? Nice. He had to go visit me. Yeah, Toy Bear wishes I went to visit him. No, I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely fucking ready to take a break from this game. And then we were playing Sniper Elite, and I'm really liking Sniper Elite, but like it just Sniper Elite, like the graphics setting just does not run good on Twitch, and I guess quite a few Twitch streamers were having the issue where it just like if you run it on high graphics, it looks like shit and it's really laggy. So like I just didn't want to stream it. And then the other thing was we were watching the hockey game. The Avalanche were in the playoffs, or they're still in the playoffs. The nice thing about the Avalanche, so is they swept their third round, so now they have 12 days off, which is fucking cool. So Kadri, I guess, like broke his thumb or whatever when that dude fucking cross-checked him. So, but I was hearing that
yes,
he's going to hopefully be able to play in the finals.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the lady I was talking to today about hockey, she was saying that when he left the arena, they had him in a cast.
Yeah.
So, normally that means you're going to be out for a bit.
Yeah, he had surgery. Because when I was... God, I fucking hate when I can't get a scope on him. Anyway, he had surgery, and they said they expect him to potentially miss game 1, but he should be ready by game 2.
Cool.
Yeah. I've been shooting the hell out of silvers and big heads down on the Cumberland. Oh, nice, dude. Do you even making any video? I've been playing Fortnite the past couple days, but the other day I killed an albino coyote. How do you know it wasn't a poodle? Just a standard poodle. That's cool, man. So I've never gotten an albino lynx. I've gotten the melanistic lynxes, and I've gotten the piebald lynx, but I've never gotten an albino lynx, so that's one I definitely want to get to. I can honestly say, and I can say this pretty proudly, that I've never played Fortnite.
Me either. Never played Minecraft either.
No. But I certainly won't tease you for the games you want to play. Like you play what makes you happy.
Yeah, and a lot of people I know, even grown adults that have played Minecraft, said it's a good game.
Hip hop still swears on it. You know, hip hop's like, dude, I really wish you would play Minecraft with me because we would have so much fun. You would love it so much. The building is so great. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, I can't.
And you're like, but will you build me the tallest princess tower?
Yeah, and he's like, I got you.
I like how
No, I
you
ain't been
make
videoing.
hip hop sound like a robot.
Yeah, yeah. I ain't been videoing any of the thing. I bring a camera, we don't shoot any fish. No, I ain't been videoing. Every time I bring a camera, I wouldn't be surprised if you had many bodies in your basement. Yeah, I used to work in the funeral industry, dude. I never had bodies in my basement. I had bodies in my garage, bodies in the car. Um, Winchester, dude, you gotta just throw like a head mount and fucking record that shit. That's what I would do. And then you get the sponsors. You should I think it's Fish Finder is having like a tournament like where you have to like enlist and then you when you have to like weigh in your fish, but they have like different competitions and stuff. My buddy does it every year and he gets 2 to 3 fucking free bows from them for winning contests. My name's Hip Hop, and I am a robot. Dude, Hip Hop was supposed to come hang out with me, and then he's like, gas is crazy expensive. I don't want to come hang out with you. And I was like, yeah, I get that.
Dude, I paid $5.50 a gallon today.
Yeah. For diesel or regular?
Because in my little Subaru, I have to run premium.
Yeah.
So I normally put that Shell V-Power in it. But yeah, I pulled up to the pump and I was like, holy shit, $5.50.
Yeah. Well, regular gas here is $4.99 now, and it's just fucking insane.
Yeah, it was, I think regular was $4.84 or something. I was like, oh,
Good.
I was going to say, I was like, thanks, Grandpa Joe. But then everybody keeps telling me, the president has no control over the
Yeah.
gas prices. But what's funny is I remember back in like 2004 when Bush was president and the gas prices shot up to like almost $3 a gallon.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, him and his oil buddies.
Yeah.
He's making it gas prices. But now that Joe's in office, I
Yeah.
guess the president doesn't. I don't know. I can't keep up with what people think anymore.
Yeah, it's like I don't know who we're supposed to be mad at today and who's okay to not be, a dick. I shoot Tournament Series AMS best reel ever made. I like Zebco. I use the shit out of a Zebco. I don't know. I like is that a bottle reel?
Is that a what?
Bottle reel means like all the strings.
Is that what they call those like cheaper, just push button, sling it out there ones?
No. So the bottle reel is the one that looks like it's an actual bottle with like all the ropes stuck in it, and then like when you shoot, it comes shooting out of there. Like versus like what I shoot looks like a fishing reel on like the bow.
Huh. Okay.
How old are you? How old RXU are you? I'm in my 40s there, big boy. You like older men, gamer? Gamer boy 123? You like older guys with a whiskey cigar voice? Dude, I got this fucking cold and I keep coughing, and I was mowing my lawn today, and I always smoke cigars when I mow, and I was like, I just can't do it today because I was worried my lungs are gonna I just can't quit coughing. I told you how old I was. I told you. Does the chat on the screen, does that work for you guys? I had to like delete all my fucking settings earlier, guys, and reset up everything because it wasn't working. So let me know if it's not good. But Yeah, it's the bottle reel. Better for shooting than big fish. I found muzzies mess up after one season. So I had a muzzy, and I fucking loved it. It was lovely. But, yeah, it only lasted a season. So like I said, I switched to the Zebco 808. That's what my sponsor uses. And I really like it. I really like it a lot. I've never shot a bottle reel. I don't want to hold my finger on it. I like pushing the bail, and away we're going. We're shooting fish. The whole, like, you got to remember to fucking hold the. I've seen so many people shoot the arrows and not have the finger on the trigger, and then their fucking arrow goes sailing because it snaps the string. So that's something I did not want. You sound super duper bud no. Sus. You sound suster bud no. I've got original AMS reels that's never had a single problem. That's cool, man. I'm back. Wi-Fi decided to go out. Alright, well, welcome back there, Minecraft. Welcome back. You don't have to have your finger on the trigger just to reel. You have to have your finger on the trigger. Please what? I don't know what the fuck what you're talking about. Please what? I feel like I've answered every question you've ever asked me.
You haven't given him your social security number.
Oh, yeah. Just call you Ryan. Well, listen, I would absolutely love to just call you Ryan, and I probably at some point will be able to remember to just call you Ryan. But we've got, on YouTube, we've got over 10,000 followers, and on Twitch, we got over 2,000, and it's really fucking... Like, if you're a regular, I'll pick it up and I'll remember it. But, like, it's so hard to remember. So, if I don't remember that, I appreciate it. And I hope you understand that I'll try to call you by the lovely name of Ryan. But, if I don't, you know why.
Yeah, the first 5 times you come in here, you may have to remind him your
Yeah.
name is Ryan.
You know what I hate is that they got away from collectibles. You know what I mean? Like on so many of the maps, like
Yeah.
this one picking up the fucking tusks.
They really only did it in the first 3 maps.
Yeah.
They had a few on Africa.
Right.
So I guess technically the first 4 maps, but then after that they've been gone since.
Yeah. I that was one of the things I actually didn't mind. You know what I mean? Ooh, that's a big weight track. That's a big weight track moose. Let's follow him. Maybe he's a diamond. Let's see. Be back in a bit. All right, man.
Yeah, that's my one complaint about all the new maps. I feel like kind of lazy and rushed out that they don't do all that stuff anymore. Because I like that stuff. I liked some of the little side missions. I liked the little interest points.
Yeah.
All the little collectibles.
What I don't want is any more
Like,
fucking photo missions. I hate that shit.
Oh no, photo missions, they can suck it.
Yeah.
And that's one thing we could do one time for a stream is I can pull up on, online or something and find all the collectibles on Leighton and Hirschfelden and stuff like this, make sure we have them. Because I was doing that for a little while, going down the list, and then I lost interest.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. I mean, I wish there was like, oh, you found every collectible. You must be a master scouter. Here's something, you know what I mean? Like,
Here's a weapon skin.
yeah, here's a weapon. Yeah, and give me a fucking skin. Like I said, I don't care. Oh, you must be really good at... Oh, fuck. There's there's Moose right there. All right. Hopefully the boy didn't hear me. Yeah, I want like a golden gun. I want a fucking gun that's got brains. You know, you get enough brain shots. Like it looks like a zombie painted on. Like give me some fucking cheesy weapon skins just to show off. Like I don't care. And all these people, like I get people when I say that, like I don't think that's very cool. I don't like that. Well, don't fucking get it then. Like I hate that shit. Well, just because I don't like it, I don't think you should get it. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks for fucking saying that. Dual wielding revolvers, dude. That'd be fucking really cool, right? If you could have twin fucking 44s, that'd be awesome. Akimbo that shit.
Hey, dual wielding 454s.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
You ever heard of Dennis Redden? I have not. Yeah, dude, dual 454s. I've heard of Dennis Rader.
I've heard of Ben Laden.
I've heard of Osama bin Laden. Yeah, some gold plated. What the fuck was that? I guess we got a Facebook thing that just popped up.
That's funny too, because bringing up Dennis Rodman,
Yeah.
I think I brought him up to my wife like a couple months back. I was like, whatever happened to that guy? Like, him and Carmen Electra were all over the media everywhere for several years, and now all of a sudden it's like they died.
No, Dennis Rodman was hanging out with fucking Kim Jong-un over in North Korea and shit. Oh, there's that. Oh, he's only a level 4. Damn it.
Yeah. Dennis
Go
Rodman's
to
always
sleep,
been
little moose. Look him up. He's pretty small in the bow fishing community. Okay, brain shotter. Yeah, I was looking for that boy. Is who I was looking for. So one of my favorite things to do back in the day was to sneak up behind bears while they were drinking and try to shoot them between the legs and get brain shots. But now it kind of ruined it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Was that you that came up with that, or is that Bobo that came up with that?
I don't think I came up with it. I saw Flinter do it though.
Yeah, I just know Bobo. I think Bobo was telling me about it and we did it. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Look him up. He's pretty small. Why would I look him up if he's pretty small? I think it'd be awesome. I don't know. I think it'd just be cool to show off to other hunters. You know what I mean? Oh wow, he's got the gold plated 308. He's gotten 2,000 heart shots with it. You know what I mean? Like just something to be like, oh, that dude fucking plays and he's good. You know, like just your way of telling if somebody who's good at the game.
Well, and that's one of the things, like, when they have their surveys, dude, I go into that kind of stuff. I'm like, why don't you guys release, like, skins, like, kind of like a Russ does?
Yeah.
Like, you guys could get people, like, super crazy about just collecting skins and watching everybody. And no offense, I mean, they have the power to help some of their streamers, their content creators, to get them partnered on Twitch.
Yeah.
If they're like, oh, here's, I'm just looking at somebody. So here's like Knocked Up.
Okay.
Here's Knocked Up playing, you know, if you watch him for, 6 hours in 2 weeks, you get, this skin.
Yeah.
And so everybody's going to go watch him.
Yeah.
And some of the people that have never heard of him are going to, start following him and start watching him all the time. And
is he playing this?
Then pretty soon, within a couple,
or classic?
No, he's playing classic. But I just looked over, and that's who I saw playing that I knew you probably had heard of. But yeah, they could do that with all sorts of different people, and then, once that person's partnered or at a level that you're happy with, move on to a different person.
That guy's got
you could have guys like.
You're good. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was reading it too. Then you could have guys like Splinter and Zaggy and all those guys create their own little skins,
Yeah.
submit them to you, and you guys approve the artwork or whatever, and then submit it and have the skins done up.
Yeah.
You
What
know,
the
it could
fuck?
be
What?
like whatever. It could be like a skin with, say, like Zaggy's logo on it or Flinter's logo on
Yeah.
it. Whatever they wanted.
Yeah. I mean, we could go hunting Leighton Lakes. I have a really good feeling I got a diamond and a great one on there. But I was really looking for like a diamond moose, and I know this map doesn't get a whole lot of love, so I just wanted to play this one for a bit. What are you talking about there, Ryan? What's wrong? I see myself playing a lot more. What system are you playing on? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting fucking bored of this shit though. What else should we go kill? What are you in the mood to kill, Wolvie?
I don't know. What did you need for? Weren't there some certain trophies you needed for either some mounts or something that you wanted in the lodge?
I can go look real quick.
I did that.
Hopefully it won't crash on you.
I did that a couple days last week. Ended up spending
A ton of money.
5 hours messing around in my lodge.
You should find guns and other cool stuff in lodges they could slot better. Dude, that'd be fucking awesome. Like, oh yeah, this lodge has been abandoned, and you go through and you fucking get in the basement and you find like an old fucking gun. That'd be really cool. I think that'd be fun. Instead of your max level with 10,000 diamonds, fuck you, you got the same thing as level 10 with a gold roe deer as a trophy. Yeah, no, there. Trophy lodge.
Yeah, that could be pretty cool. Like a skin at whatever, 100, 500, 1,000 diamonds,
Yeah.
whatever it may be.
Yeah. Yeah, like
There
a
was a
fucking
time-
blinged out, super fucking shiny, like gun. Oh my god, that'd be badass. Just like, I mean, like, it like glinted when you'd see it. You know, that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it kind of looks like a diamond.
Yeah,
like,
that'd be super
shines
cool.
everywhere.
Yeah. All right, gamer boy, just because you asked nicely. All right, let's see. This one, like I said, it sucks because this is not as nearly as good of a lodge as my Xbox. Dude, I wonder if I could plug my Xbox into my computer and play my Xbox through my computer screen. I don't know. And like do it. I like this piebald gator. We got him like opening day or two of. I mean, there's nothing super great here. Here's some stuff. Here's a thing. Some antlered animals. A chrome gun. Yeah, but like diamond plated, that'd be fucking really cool. Dude, we got all these within a day, which is, I think, is cool. I still need a fucking mouflon. But we got all four of those guys. Let me look, though. Here's the room I'm most proud of, and JJ killed the majority of this shit. Minus one of the albino does. But JJ killed those two, him, and him, one hunt. Like a pimp. Like you found Jesse James' old revolver, no scope, a duck. Yeah, you like whip it out of your pocket. Your holster. That'd be cool. We need a Florida map. Hunt hogs, python, and meth heads. Oh my god, that's awesome. Your camera's messing up?
It's a big old fallow deer.
Yeah. Chunky butt. You can't see? I don't understand how you can't see it. I can see it on my... I'm looking at the screen. If you go to one reserve, will you lose progress? Nope. So on Xbox, like, everything stays on your map unless you shoot it. So like, say you had an albino elk and you shot it and you couldn't find it, but it died. When you left, it would come off your map. But if you shot it and it didn't die, it would stay on your map, and the next time you went on, it would be full health, if that makes sense. So as long as it doesn't die, it stays on your map. If you're hunting and your buddy, so you start a multiplayer, and your buddy gets on, and he's hunting, and then you leave, and he finds an albino, it'll still be there when you got because you were the host. But like if you go on and your buddy finds an albino on your map and shoots it while you're still there, it'll be off the map. You
Just
ever?
found another collectible.
I do have Dots pretzels. I fucking love Dots pretzels. Let's figure out what we want to make for multi mounts. Now it's working. Will you show it back, please? I didn't see. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Yep. Give me 1 second. So I need to find a lion at some point. Javelinas at some point. I need a couple diamond reindeer for that thing. Pair of predators. I have not gotten a Mexican bobcat diamond yet. Rabbits. Huddle of fallows. I really want to get like at least a decent piebald albino and melanistic for that thing. That'd be cool. Not a log. Love that one. Play fighting. Fox's lunch. Bye, son. I thought I had a plains bison. Maybe I don't.
I thought you did too.
Yeah, that's weird. Because I got that fucking diamond. I don't know what's going on. Because I killed that diamond bison during one of the things. Me and my friend have a multiplayer. I'm addicted to them. Yeah, they're really good. What do you like plain? Do you like the mustard or do you like the seasoned ones? Ooh, I guess I need to look for a diamond gray. Wait, I got a diamond gray fox. I need to look for a diamond red fox. I can do the fox thing. Fangs out. If I need to kill a Iberian Mouflon diamond, and then look for some. Dude, so Belinda's supposed to have 21 per round, like per paycheck, or whatever. She's supposed to have 21 hours of productivity. She had 52 hours of productivity in May. Oh, for the month of May, she's supposed to have 21 and a half. She had 52 and a half. Jesus. I did the one that had railroads and lakes. It's kind of like a meadow. Yeah. So you did the America one, the like Oregon. It's like Oregon, Washington, that area. I got.
Yeah, Pacific Northwest.
Yeah. Wait, and you know what? Maybe I did kill that bison and he's on a wall. Maybe. I don't know what the fuck. Like I said, I don't have a ton of cool shit. We got some good stuff, but we don't have a ton of cool stuff. We're going to have a lot better stuff when we kill all the great ones. Great ones are either getting smoked this week or next week. Where the fuck? I shot that. I want to do the Africa one. I like the red... Minecraft, I don't know if you have a Discord, but we have... I have a Discord. Oh, yeah, this is what I like, too. I got these... That's an albino turkey, and then a diamond light brown, then a diamond regular color. Anyway, if you have Discord, we have a bunch of dudes who still play on Xbox on our Discord. What job do I get where I only have to do 50? No, she has to do regular hours, but she has to do, it's called productivity, so she has to, like, you know, open a certain amount of accounts. So she's got to work the regular 40. Oh, there's our bison. So that's him up there. So I got to take his ass off the wall. Plains bison. Yeah, that's him. All right, cool. So at least dude, I was about to lose my mind for a second. Yeah. So if you have a Discord and you're looking for somebody to hunt with, we have a bunch of cool dudes in there. Especially like JJ, you were talking to. Stream's laggy. Yeah. The Africa one is DLC, but Ryan, if you hunt on somebody else's map, you can hunt it. I like the red bag. I don't know what is the blue bag. Kind of looks good. Kind of not good. Huh? Yeah, at the start I saw him.
Yeah, he was talking about those pretzel thingies.
Oh.
The nuts
So
pretzels.
the red one's regular, I think. The blue one is season. Yeah, I like the fucking yellow one. All right, see you later, gamer boy. See you, buddy. See ya, Gage. What map did you want up? You joined Discord, right on, dude. I mean, like, so there's not anything like, I mean, that I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get. I got. Do I have 2 diamonds of those? I think those are both diamonds. I think 8.57 is diamond. Which one is your favorite that is not DLC? I like Leighton Lakes. I think Leighton Lakes is about the perfect map. No, actually, yeah, I mean, as far as not DLC, actually, my favorite map, I think, is the Colorado map. SRP. I really fucking like it. It reminds me, because I'm from Colorado, it reminds me a whole bunch of Colorado.
Mine's Africa. Always has been.
Yeah. I should go throw this stupid. I need to figure out like a troll section that I'm gonna throw trolls in. Whatever seasoning is on the regular ones would be great on a steak. Well, just fucking eat a bag and then leave the seasoning in there and just throw your steak in there and jiggle it around. You'd be good to go. That dude's a troll.
Which one?
That mountain goat, that level 5 that I found. Minecraft, if you want, I'll jump on Leighton Lakes really quick just to show you some cool shit. I'm gonna jump on Leighton Lakes and I'm gonna show you what you're looking for. I'm gonna show you the most ideal critter to kill until they release the Great One Moose. Dude, I was running all over Leighton Lakes looking for cool shit to hunt. Like, I was looking for any kind of diamond I could find.
Tampa Bay won 4-1.
Oof. 2-2, huh?
Yep. So it's going to game 6 regardless.
Yeah.
That's what I've been saying. I was like, just go to game 7. So whichever team it is tired.
Yeah, 100%. Is Leighton Lakes the one I'm on? Yes, it is. I'll just crust the steak. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, like, it'd be kind of good if you just, like, fucking banged the shit out of it and made it, like, a little fine powder and then kind of crusted it. But, yeah, I like that shit. That's some good taste in pretzels. Dots is good. Dots is wise. What animals are you wanting to kill? And I'll kind of show you their best spots to hunt them. Like moose and maybe bison. So there's no bison on Leighton Lakes. There's moose, elk, 2 different kinds of deer, coyote, bear, rabbits, and ducks. The bison are on the map. That's Europe.
And SRP.
Yeah, but he was talking. He
And Alaska.
yeah, he doesn't have DLCs yet.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Only the beginner maps.
Lifetime sub. Dude, so we took a whole bunch of like delicious cheeses to Oklahoma because we are gonna give them to the people who run the festival, like, you know, kind of like you know, thanks for letting us come thing. And one of the women that was there, she decided to get kilts for her family. So my boss is like, yeah, fuck them. He's like, I gave him the kilts, so we're going to eat all this cheese and summer sausage. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. So we were just hammering cheese and summer sausage. How long was your wife in Iowa?
So she left Saturday. Kind of spur
Oh,
of the
right there.
moment.
Look at Ryan. That's what you're hunting for. That's a level 10. That's the great one everybody's talking about. Right there, that's a level 3, so that's a diamond. But that boy right there, that's what everybody wants. Me and my friend found where to get moose, so where is good for bears? I'll show you. Look at him. Look at him in all of his glory. So we're not going to kill him yet, but he's going to die.
I don't know when it's going to come out. You might still have a couple weeks left
Yeah.
at least.
So he should be a diamond, that one too. But there he is. Look at him. He sees us. He smells us. You're lucky I don't shoot you in your stupid face. We found over by the drinking spots west from the outpost. So your best bet for bear. Let's see, hold on. Your best bet for bear. Bears drink at nighttime. So, I mean, like, if you want to... I don't like to hunt animals at night. This river, though, this river is fantastic for bears. All the way up this river is good bear spots. I think up in here.
That big, like, lake little thing in Valmont's really good as well.
Yeah, around this lake is good for bears.
The
Awesome, I
left
got to
side
go.
of
All right, see you,
West
man.
Runaki's real good too.
Can't bear a good heavy beer. Can't beat a good heavy beer, a cheese and summer sauce. Dude, some aged cheddar. Oh. I can't wait for Wolvie to come up. We're going to go fucking hammer some cheese.
Okay.
We'll go get some cheese and fucking eat it off of each other's chests. It's going to be hot.
I'm leaving now.
I'm packing my stuff. I'm on the way. All right, what did you want to hunt? I just was just showing that dude that stuff. He's probably like, I can't watch you anymore because I want to find a great one.
This fucking guy. Just running around, like, keeping them like pets.
Yeah.
Hogging them all.
Yeah.
The rest of us out here killing ourselves trying to find one. This guy's got one as a pet.
I can't remember. There was some streamer that said he had 2 great one red deer on the same map.
Yeah, it was, wasn't I Buy Ducks, was it?
I don't know. I was seeing if I had a friend request from Homeboy, but I don't see one yet.
It was one of those streamers, because you were telling me that he said that, like, you were talking about how we hadn't found one on New Zealand. And he was like, I had 2 on New Zealand at the same time.
Yeah. You want me to live stream eating it off Wolverine's chest? Okay. Deal.
I'll warn you, Wolverines are mean little...
They're biters. Wolverines are biters.
They bite and scratch. And nasty little critters.
See what I got on Hershey. There's no fucking map that I'm like, oh, I love this map. I mean, maybe Quattro. Look for this stupid fucking
Mouflon.
Mouflon. I know I got one. You'd watch it? Nice. I'll load mine unless you got a better one. I got one. Supposedly. Plus I need like a Grados and a Basidi for one of the multis. Let's see.
I have no idea. You can load yours. I don't.
Cuatro Colinas. Dude, I'm still like, I don't know, like I haven't watched any of Pro's current videos. I'm just like, you know, like, oh, it's so cool. I became an official content creator. They're not going to give me early access to anything, but I'm a content creator. I'm like, what the fuck? How does that work? Like,
because now everybody wants to be a, you know, official content creator. So now they've upped the stipulation to where you can only
you have to be partnered.
get early access if you're partnered or have, I don't know what it is, 10,000 people on YouTube or something like that.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. Ugh.
I'll watch
People
it.
say,
You
hey,
do more than
Gator
watch,
don't
don't
play
you,
no
Will?
shit. You feel me? Gator never been about that. Never been about playing no shit.
Think, yeet, and delete. What up, dude? How's it going? Thanks for the follow. Dude, I don't know if you saw my post. So we were at a pizza place, and there's this like woman and her husband, and she was on her phone like the entire fucking time that we were there, talking to people. Blah blah blah. This. So the waitress / front desk lady, she came over and she was like, "Can I get you guys anything else?" And this woman like stops her phone call, and was like, "You shouldn't say you guys. We are a gender neutral society. You need to refer," and like just fucking going off on this poor girl. And then so that girl comes over to us and she goes, "Can I get you guys anything?" And I was like, "Yeah, fuck that lady." You know, I was like, "Come on."
Yeah, that's a geographical term because I never used to use it, but I do now.
Yeah.
It's common here in Colorado.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, come on. You can't yell at this poor girl. You know, and I guess it, you know, like, I don't know. I wonder if she would have fucking corrected if it was a big fucking dude. If she'd be like, oh, don't, you know, but because it's like this fucking little blonde girl. She's like, I'm going to put her in her place and tell her, you know. Just take a bath with him in a hot tub of spicy nacho cheese. So we like to make a whole bunch of homemade pizzas, and I used to go to Walmart and buy like the big bag of mozzarella cheese. But I had a friend who makes pizzas for a living, and he was like, "Don't buy that cheese." He said it's got it's got some kind of product on it so that it won't clump. And so he's like, it doesn't melt properly. He's like, you gotta go get, you know, a block of mozzarella and shred it. And we started doing that, and it's such better pizza. Oh, what time do you fucking Mouflon drink at 6 in the morning. Nah.
See, I think that might be old because I don't feel like all the time we were hunting red deer that I was finding any Mouflon at all.
I agree.
So I think they changed the Mouflon drink time.
I'm looking for Mouflon zones. Oh, you know what? I don't have a lot of stuff on this map because I had to reload this map. That's right.
Yeah, I feel like they might drink later in the day, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Ooh. I can get a red deer spawn, but not good enough. But pretty good red deer spawn. Think yeet and leet. You are you an IRL hunter, yeet, or are you just video game hunter? Not just a video game hunter, but mostly a video game hunter. Dude, so there's a guy up here, and he does remodels, I guess, or something. I don't know. And I got 2 fucking beer fridges I picked up. I personally make my homemade pizza right out of the Totino's package. That's funny. You know, the funny thing, up here, like, homemade pizza, like, not necessarily homemade pizza, but up here, I remember in Colorado, there was, like, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 little freezer cases in the refrigerator section for pizzas. Up here, there's probably 10 plus freezers devoted to pizzas. Every different kind of fucking pizza brand under. Like, pizzas up here, frozen pizzas are big business up here. Fish fries are really big business up here. My boss's wife wants to start doing a new video series with me where we go to all the old supper clubs up here. Like, Wisconsin's got a whole bunch of supper clubs.
I so thought you were saying my boss's wife is also big business.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Things got a little weird there, but okay.
That escalated quickly. Do you have a Pizza Pizzazz, Winchester? You gotta get yourself a Pizza Pizzazz. That thing is fucking brilliant. Brilliant. Dino, hey, you're back. Welcome back. If you send me an invite, I can let you on this map that I'm on, and you can shoot a legendary. Dino, are you in my chat or my Discord or no? Okay, so this is Iberian Mouflon resting 03:30 to 7. So they got to be after that sometime, I guess, for drinking. Oh, buddy, don't get me started on them fish fries. So Belinda's not big on. Let's see. Got a new bandage on my foot and 4th Tylenol. You must be really fucking... So they must have, like, pulled the whole fucking toenail off, right? Then they didn't just, like, scrape off the side? I got an oven, works pretty good. Nah, a Pizza Pizzazz, dude. Pizza Pizzazz is fucking great for pizza, but I make so many other things on this thing. Ooh, easy, Cujo. I'll fucking shoot you in your stupid face. I could have swore I thought fucking Red Deer drink time was like 6 in the morning. But like
It is 6 to 10.
yeah, well I just spawned over at like where you see all the bighorn. Is that Basidi? Anyway, the lake that has all the Basidi usually around it, and there was a bunch of red deer that were walking up to the top, and they all laid down. So I got a fucking sleeping zone, and it's after 6, and then
Yeah, they might just be delayed since you just started the map up.
yeah.
Maybe they'll hop up here in a few minutes and walk down and drink.
They also had to put the maximum amount of numbing fluid in. It took 40 minutes for my toe to... Like, where did they, like, give you, like, a shot, like, in the knuckle of your toe or, like, right underneath your fucking nail? Like, I like to picture that it was, like, just super fucking painful and they, like, jammed you full of... Go to sleep, baby wolf. What you know about that 308 round there, baby wolf? Anyway, Dino, if you want, I have a legendary I have a great one red deer on here. If you send me a friend request, I'll let you shoot him. I'll back out before you shoot him. Oh, anyway, I wasn't sure if you were in my Discord. If you're in my Discord, I can talk you through it, or I can just, you don't need to be, and I can just show you where he's at. In the knuckle. Nice. That's hot. I mean, does your toe just throb like crazy now? Like, what's going on? Tell me about this toe. Go to sleep, little Cujo. Boom. The knuckle. My toe kept fucking, like, it was getting ingrown a lot. And I was out at the point where I was trying to, like, drop shit on my toe so that I'd get blood under the nail so it'd toss it. Like, I've seen plenty of guys who, like, fucking smash the shit out of their finger with something and, you know, their nail falls off. So I was, like, trying to do that. And then I just went hardcore with the fucking cuticle clippers, cutting that fucker out. Yeah, I've been in the Discord since I followed. Yeah, that's what I thought, too. But I know some people are like, oh, I used to be in there and I don't know what happened and suddenly I wasn't in there anymore. So like I didn't want to make it like that. If you want to jump in voice chat, if you go in my one of my little voice chat, the general public ones, we can drag you into the closed one. Ooh, that's a... Fuck, I wonder if... It was probably a mythical.
Let's see. Quattro, Colina. This is the way we're looking for
Mouflon. Running for my magic.
Oh, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, throbbing, and I'm bruised from 4 shots. I just want to suck your toe to make you feel better, Dino. I've had to take a pocket knife and drill a hole in my thumbnail after I dropped the table on it. Nice. They what?
They drink from 18 to 2100 now.
Yeah, that's what... I fucking hate that. Ugh.
Yeah, that's dumb as hell.
Yeah. The fucking nocturnal goats, you know? I remember, we had a death certificate runner one time that worked with us, and I don't remember exactly what happened, but he had a fucking bloody nail. And I'd seen, like, YouTube videos before of, like, people that, like, heat up, like, a fucking nail. Anyway, he had blood underneath his fingernail. Anyway, and, you know, people heat up, like, a nail and then touch it, and it fucking releases the, you know, like, it burns through, or no, paperclip. It was a paperclip that they heated up, and then it released all the blood from underneath, and I was like, let's fucking do that. And he's like, let's try it. And we were like heating it up and fucking pushing on it, and he's like, it fucking hurts so much. And I was like, yeah, it looks painful, you know. And we burned a fucking hole, and I mean, a little bit of blood came out, but I watched this one dude and like blood fucking squirted up. So I was like, well, that was kind of lackluster. And I was like, he's like, that fucking hurt really bad. And I was like, yeah, it didn't seem like it was worth it. Let me see if I can find that fabled dude. So this death certificate guy though, he was the dude who was like extremely homophobic, and so like I remember like we'd go out to like Wendy's and we'd order stuff, and I'd fucking grab his hand and be like, "What do you want, dear?" and just fucking screw with that guy so much just to fuck with him, because he would get so red, like throw my hand off of him and stuff. And I was like, relax there, bud. Where the fuck are the red deer?
I hop off and go to bed.
Alright. I'm gonna miss you.
What's today? Tuesday? Are you gonna play tomorrow?
There's a chance, but there's also a chance I might not, because I don't know exactly what time I'm gonna be home from my friends.
Oh, okay.
They it's their kid's birthday, and I'm gonna go much more prepared this time. Last time I went, we were getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, but yeah. So I mean, if we get home at a decent hour and we ain't got anything going on, I might play tomorrow. I'll let you know, though.
Okay. Yeah, I might. I don't know that I'll be on here, but I might be on here. We'll see.
Okay, cool. Call the
But,
Wilds being a pain. All good.
I will talk to you later.
Okay, bud. See ya.
All right, bye.
He was scared he's gonna like me back. Yeah, it was just. I love fucking with people like that. I think it's hysterical. Yeah, he would get so embarrassed. It was great. Let me restart my PC, then I'll hop in voice chat. All right, man. I feel like an astronaut in the ocean, covered in lotion. What you about rolling down then deep then your brain goes no? Yeah, dude, so that's like JJ's favorite song right now. I'd never fucking heard it before, and he's like, Alexa, play Astronaut in the Ocean. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, that's not a bad song. Pretty catchy. Ooh, what the fuck? Level 3 right there. Let's go. Ho, 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 ho. Look at that. Gator don't got no Gator, let's go fucking grab a zone. I don't have a diamond road here yet, so that's pretty cool. Can you shoot? I don't know. McLovins. Oi, Poppy, what's up? How you doing, McLovins? I miss your face. How you doing? I didn't even know I had a fucking level 3 on here. Well, that's cool. I've been through here so many times that I've never seen that dude. Oh, that's the wrong gun. I almost shot him with a fucking 22. Good man, I miss you too, long time. Yeah, no kidding. It's I finally got Starlink and everything's coming along a lot better. Are you back in Vegas? Oh, look at him. He looks badass. He looks badass. Shut up. Look at him. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we'll have to hunt together soon, huh? Oh, what's up, you gorgeous little... Go to sleep, little roe deer. Alright, guys. Make a lovin'. I am no longer in the Middle East. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard you were back. I just wasn't sure if you were in Vegas or if they put you somewhere else. Guys, I believe that's our first diamond roe deer on PC. Let us goeth. You miss Tiller Bear? I do. He was in here earlier. Ah, nice. Let's crawl up his dev hole. Let's crawl up his dev hole, see what's going on in here. Oh, Ultimate Hunter and Way of the Hunting. Oh, we better be scared. What's up? Did you like when I crawled up your butt? Mm-hmm. Boom, diamond. Didn't make it by much, but we got it. We got a diamond. We got a diamond. We got a diamond. Look at him. He looks pretty cool. Taxidermerize. Booyakasha. Save. We got a diamond. I am free now to stream, and also why you troll me with the fake stream. I'm in Vegas for at least another year trying to get stationed back in AK. Is your family and wife, are they in AK or did they go to Vegas with you? We got a diamond. We got a diamond. Dino, are you in chat? How did you like Jordan, McLovin? My buddy's been to Jordan, and granted, he didn't go while he was in the military, but he really likes Jordan. He was actually looking at retiring there because he liked it so much. Also, Gator, I'm in PC hunting. Okay, cool. I'm coming. Cool, I'm coming. Hold on. Let me grab you. Yo, can you hear me? I'm about to get out. See you later. All right, see you later there, Winchester.
Hello, hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
Not much. Ooh. All right. So are you in a multiplayer game?
I am. Yeah, you can join on me. I will show you where he's at, and then I'll have to back out so that you can kill him, but that way he doesn't pop off my map, so I can get him later.
Ah, gotcha.
The old Facebook, not Facebook, the old Xbox tray. I didn't mind it. I was only there for a last bit of the employment. Pretty chill country. Cool, man. Yeah, my buddy, like I said, he really liked it. Yeah, you should be able to join it. Oh wait, did you send me a thing on Steam?
Oh, on Steam. I didn't have your code.
Oh, you're fine. You want me to just give you my code on,
Discord?
Can I add you on the Xbox, the friend thing?
Probably.
The
Yeah.
Apex Connect for friends.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We can try that. Do you have this
Connect
DLC or no?
No, I do not.
Fuck, I don't. We can try to get you on. I don't know if it'll like.
I remember being able to hunt. Yeah, I'm able to hunt DLC maps.
Yeah, but I don't know, like, there for a while they were letting you hunt it for like 10 minutes, but then I also, like, I loaded it for somebody and they didn't have the map and it instantly closed on them. So we can absolutely try it. I gotta add you on Steam as well. It's Gator Wrestler 303, so hold on, let me I'll shift tab you real quick. Friends, view players. I don't know how to. Oh, add a friend. Click on add a friend. View all friends. Add a friend. Do you have a code or like a name or what's your
I have a
Steam
code.
name?
You want me to just DM you?
What's your Steam name?
I got what I'm known as and what I'm the account name. I think you just need the username. It's just Dinomaster, capital D&M.
Gaming or no?
No gaming. Gaming was because I used to get kicked out of.
So there's
Twitch,
two. There's
Twitch accounts
Mark and
often.
there's James.
Neither. Okay.
Okay. Oh wait, then there's Poland. There's one with the question. What's your avatar?
It's a T-Rex skull.
McLovin added you to friends. That one's from Norway.
Yep, I'm one of McLovin's friends.
Let me add McLovin and then see if you can add Gator Wrestler 303. Confirm. Let me see if I can go through his friends. No. Yeah, there's a fuckload of Dino Masters on there.
I don't know why.
I think it's kind of
Well-
weird they let you add more than one person with the same name. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If that doesn't work, I'll give you like a profile name
I
or
mean,
the account name.
I get you can either DM me if you want to give me your or
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine.
Let me just give you my code.
Cool.
I can just copy that.
Yeah.
I can find you on the Discord.
Yeah, that's fine. Jump in, McLovin.
Oh wait, you're just in here.
Yeah. Jump in, McLovin, and I'll pull you across. Let me know when you're in a voice chat, and I'll pull you across.
There you go.
Cool. You're in? Alright, I'm coming. Hold on. Let's see. Alright, I got
Howdy
you.
ho ho.
Hey, what's up, man?
Yo.
What up?
Been so fucking long, man.
I know. How you been?
Pretty good, pretty good. Shit. You know, it's like nostalgic hearing your voice. Fucking it literally is. It's been so fucking long since I've heard one of your streams.
Name, bro. I still remember the first day I found you, Gator.
Oh, do you?
I was pissed off because my parents made me stop playing Call of the Wild to go to a Easter party.
Yeah?
So I just went and rage sat on the toilet in the bathroom and found you.
Oh, that's funny.
I randomly clicked on you and I liked your arguments about Call of the Wild. That's what I liked.
Yeah.
You know, like one of the only real fucking streamers, or excuse my French.
Hey, friend.
one of the only streamers to call out, you know, the BS that was going on.
Yeah.
It was great.
You should be able to join on me now there. Dino. I sent you. I'm looking for that.
I know Dino's fine. I really don't care. Everybody calls me everything.
Yeah.
Especially with my real name. My real name's just weird. Uh-oh.
I'm looking for this stupid, fabled guy. I know he's not dead.
I wonder if this is you. Is your Call of the Wild name just different? Because I'm not seeing you.
I sent you a friend request. On Steam. I have it set to friends only though, so you might have to be friends with me to see.
Yeah. Okay, so... Friends...
So how long were you over there, McLovin?
He's... He clicked the wrong key.
Oh, okay.
And he got kicked out of the
Okay.
call.
Okay. Hang on, I'll pull you back in.
Oh,
Welcome back.
I don't know even what I was doing. I was freaking. I was typing to one of my buddies. I clicked probably one of my key bindings to in fucking chat.
That's funny.
Rip.
Yeah, I heard you go quiet for a second, but I was like, oh, maybe you had to mute real quick.
Wonder if I can go through your friends and go to join game. Yep, there you go.
Cool. Yeah, I'm looking for this stupid fucker. I don't see him.
I would play, but I gotta restart. Basically playing it. I don't want to play with friends with how I played the last like year. I fucked with this so hard. I really did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. Have you seen the other games that have been popping up? Minus
the
other
the
one.
Way of the Hunter and Ultimate Hunting, those two, or
Yeah. Yep.
yeah. So I reached out to Ultimate Hunting, and they told me I wasn't big enough to be on their, you know, to be early access, and I was like, okay, even though I had more fucking
Wait,
followers.
you're not big enough. You know me.
Ultimate Hunting? Are you serious?
Yeah, I reached out to them, and they said I didn't have a big enough following, even though I have more followers than everybody but Zaggy that was in their chat. So I was like, okay. And then
Oh my god. Yeah, I was just about to fucking say, because he's a lot of
We don't know who you are,
bleeps in
man.
there.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Fucking
I thought it was kind of shitty. But Way the Hunter, I'm actually more excited for Way the Hunter because Way the Hunter actually has gameplay footage
Really don't need
versus
anything that
Ultimate
different.
Hunter.
So,
that caught me by surprise. That game caught me by
No,
epic
no
surprise.
one knew
Like,
about it. Yeah.
No, it's that's what kind of makes me a little bit nervous. I mean, both games make me nervous. First, you have Ultimate Hunting that can't make a freaking trailer within a year.
Yeah.
And then you have, or more than a year now, more than a year. And then you have Way of the Hunter that just all of a sudden pops up out of nowhere. The
Well,
only thing that excites me about Ultimate Hunting, granted, they probably got to get their shit together. I do like Rain Tech a little bit. I have talked to him a little bit. He is a pretty chill dude,
who?
but Rain Tech.
I don't know him.
He's the CEO of the game. He's in charge of.
Oh, is that Raphael?
Basically making. I believe, probably.
I think his real name is Raphael.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't click with
What's up, Blackthorn?
Europeans that well.
Yeah. Well, so what I think is interesting is Way of the Hunter is from the dudes from Cabela's, which I think is fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's what really intrigues me too.
What are you up to, Blackthorn? Blackthorn, when are we gonna play Sniper Elite 5? I want to play some
Red
Sniper
Deer.
Elite. So yeah, Ultimate Hunter looks cool, and they keep putting out. They're putting out a ton of little fucking snippets, but everybody's like,
Yeah.
"Hey, when are you gonna put out some gameplay video?" And they're like, we don't know." I'm like, come on, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I want to see something that makes it worthwhile before I put more brain power into it. I am glad, and it does, like, I am glad they don't take donations. They don't take donations. Which I'm glad, because I mean, there's multiple games that have done that. They don't put out a trainer, but they put out little snippets.
Oh, hi.
But they take a bunch of donations.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it's 2 or 3 years before you see something in the game, and it has nothing to do with the snippets they post.
Right.
Thought he could sneak up on me.
They do have interesting cartridges they're putting in, and I am glad on that. And they do listen on that, and I am hoping they did add 260 Remington, which is a very obsolete round, and I told them to switch it to 280. So I hope. My guess is I got no argument on it or anything like that. And I got told to put it in suggestions, so
Well,
it should be a thing.
It's kind of funny. So Zaggy was playing the other day, and like it's funny because Zaggy used to be a total ass kiss on Call of the Wild, and then he kind of went the route of me. It's like fuck them.
He's still an ass kiss, dude. He's still an ass kiss. He's hopping around like a fucking flea on a bunch of dogs, dude.
Yeah.
He's just finding a place to stick. That is my opinion. I've changed my opinion on him. I really have.
I dropped off Call of the Wild for like 2 years almost. Turned into a Minecraft boy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just recently got into it when I got the new PC
Yeah.
because I'm able to run it on non-Lego graphics.
So it's weird. So I was in like Flinter's stream a while back, and I was like, "Yo, what's up, Flinter?" And he read the comment above mine and below mine, but not mine. I was like, "Okay." So then later he asked something, and I said something, and he read the comment above mine and below mine, and I was like, "All right, I'm not fucking talking to you ever again." Like I was like, "All right, dude." But I went and like Wolverine was like, you should go hang out with Zaggy, and so I wanted to ask him some questions because like he's like the ultimate hunter, he's like the guy I feel like they're trying to like base their game off, like he's held Call of the Wild as like Flinter, and DD back in the day. I feel like their Ultimate Hunting wants Zaggy to be their face of that. So I was like asking him
they'll regret it.
I was asking him some questions, and he was like, "Oh my god, you're an OG. I remember you." But it's so funny though. Like I will go through and like I'll be like, "All right, I'm done streaming for the night. Who do I want to raid?" And I'm like, "I don't know this person. I don't know this. I don't know anybody."
Yeah.
You know, it's so weird because it's not nearly the amount of people there used to be back in the day. Playing the game.
There's no concretion in the community like everybody says.
Oh, hi.
There is. It's and I totally understand that. I like Zaggy. I can talk to him as a person. I don't like his style of how he's. That's my only opinion, and that's my. I'm just sharing my opinion.
Sure.
I can talk with Zaggy all day, but I don't like the hip skip and jump that he tries to do. That's my only thing. It's just an opinion. Everybody's got to make a living.
Sure.
That's how he makes.
I was watching him at 13 and knew it was an ass kiss.
But yeah, no, he's a good dude. I do miss like, that was always exciting. Like he would help the smaller streamers.
Yeah.
Like it was awesome. Like it was so cool. Like back when I was, streaming Call of the Shit, freaking getting a Zaggy raid.
Sure.
And he'd stay in chat and chit chat.
I can't believe Call of the Wild hitched their wagon to fucking Jax. Like, that's crazy.
Oh, my buddy Hunter, man, has the best thing for Jaxie. I love Jaxie, but sometimes he goes overboard, and he's really gone overboard since he's been a
Official content creator.
Community go.
Yeah.
That's how he's.
He's always been like that, but yeah, I did notice he kind of turned it up a notch. Because
he really did. It is Zaggy, or excuse me, Jaxie is a really good dude. He really is. He is a genuine nice person.
like I was watching him back when he had like 500 subs, and then now he's at like a 50K now.
Mm-hmm.
What's wild is he still remembered my name when I popped into his Twitch chat. I was like, huh? It'd been 2 years, you remember me?
Yeah, he does. He does remember people. He does. I still owe him moose meat and caribou meat. I was supposed to ship him some stuff, and then I ended up moving and was like, I should probably hold on to this.
Huh. Yeah, there's not nearly as much cool shit to hunt in Vegas as there was up in Alaska, huh?
Okay, so mind this. This is what I get for moving to was a little political. It's what I get for moving to a blue state.
Yeah.
First year as a resident, I applied for tags. And mind you, Nevada is a draw state.
Okay.
You have to draw.
Pain.
I spend over $100 applying. I applied for everything.
Right.
Nothing. I get an email, and they shouldn't have even sent me an email. I would have been better if they wouldn't have sent me shit. I get an email, and it doesn't say anything. It says draw results as the subject. I'm like, yeah, I got something. Unsuccessful, 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 unsuccessful.
Yeah.
Both me and my buddy fucking got that. We're going to Idaho and Colorado instead.
Yeah.
I did apply to the second draw. There is a second draw, and we might get it. It's archery mule deer in a really good zone. So hopefully we get it. Not too many people do archery.
Dude, like I just picture Nevada being like a giant desert. You know what I mean? Like
it is.
I've seen them hunt.
It really is.
It actually looked cool.
It is a difficult. It really is, and I understand it a little bit. It is a very difficult ecological zone.
Okay.
Because there has never been that many animals.
Yeah.
There's never been, and there won't ever be until, shit changes. There's never been good grass here.
Right.
Never been good foliage. Animal numbers have never been good here, and rightfully so. But I pay fucking taxes here.
Yeah.
Granted, there is no income tax here, but I pay sales tax.
Have you lived there?
Up the wazoo. Going on 2 years now.
Okay, so you're officially a citizen of Nevada now.
Yeah, so yeah, I am. Yeah, it's just I'm just
That
like
should at least
as
count
as
for something, man.
as a resident, I should at least get one tag.
Yeah.
Not just a discount.
No,
Do you even get a discount in Nevada?
it's a point system. I do get a discount technically.
Okay.
Yes, as a resident, I do. But when I don't get a tag when I apply,
Yeah.
and the only over-the-counter tag is a fucking mountain lion tag because they don't know how to manage their predators. Because California right next has never managed it, so it's overflow from California, really. That's why there's over-the-counter mountain lion tags. It's it's sad. It's really sad, and you look at what the rest of the country could possibly be. It's actually technically, to hunt what you want, it's cheaper to hunt as a non-resident in Idaho than it is in Nevada.
Really?
As a resident, yes, it is. And I'm technically from Idaho. I was raised there most of my life, and I was there as a resident. And I know the area. I explained to my buddy who's from Georgia, and he was pissed too, because that's not how it is from where he's from either.
Right.
If you're a resident, you have a right to hunt the animals that you pay taxes on to, be managed. You have a right. It's literally like you should have the ability to fill your freezer.
Yeah.
I think here in Louisiana, I had like 12 deer tags this past year.
Yeah.
I could buy a deer tag every day of the season. It's doe tags, but until the unit closes.
Mm-hmm. Are they worried about CWD where you are?
Yeah. They found like one fucking case, so it's like
really.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So of course they're like, we found one case, and because the year we moved up here, they used to allow you to like bait, and the year we moved up here, they found supposedly one case, so they'll close down all the baiting in the unit you're in, and then like the units on all the counties around it, and I'm just like, this is so stupid.
Like they think that they only touch each other at fucking bait sites.
Well, I did.
They touch each other all the time.
Yeah, I never understood
gonna
that.
Spread no matter what.
I never understood that.
It's the colleges, man. There's very few colleges now that teach realism in what you're doing. It's all opinion. And somebody has an opinion. They don't like bait feeders because they think it's cheating. So case in point, all of a sudden you see regulations change because somebody has an opinion. It really is. It's sad. Like, you have a bait site, and if you find CWD in your state, that bait site is going to be the place to take down the population to where it's going to be safer for CWD to not spread.
Yeah.
You're going to be much more able to manage a population, seeing what's at that feeder.
Yeah.
And mind you, I have never hunted from a feeder before. Never.
Our
But
deer
I
just don't come
understand-
to the feeder unless it's at night. The only thing the feeders do is bring hogs. That's why Dad doesn't like our feeders
Check
at
the
our hunting
cameras.
spot.
Check the cameras during the new moon. They're there during the day. They don't like pitch black.
My dad's an older fella.
Mm-hmm.
So he never used cameras, and at the same time he's like, we're not going to use camera because they all come and check our cameras anyway. So why would we want to let them know what we know?
Put a lock on it. They have lock. You're able to. There's a lot of cameras. They have a lock.
They have the stupid rule: you can't have a locked camera unless the owner has a key.
Oh! So the owner, not Division of Wildlife or whatever, but like
the owner of the camera or the owner
lease.
of the land?
The lease.
Oh, of the lease.
Our owner the leaser leases it from the.
Hide another camera.
Yeah. But at the same
just
time,
hide another
the camera does nothing because every picture is at night, 12 to 1 o'clock. So the only time it would be good is to see what's traveling during the day between traveling zones, not a feeder.
Yeah.
Because we get in between where the deer are traveling and cut them off. Like I said, my dad's an older fella. He's been doing this since the 60s. He kind of knows what's up.
New moon deer travel during the day though.
Yeah. That didn't even work this year. We didn't have any deer hardly traveling during the day. And our rut didn't happen until February after season closed because
Really?
the heat.
Oh
Daddy got
shit.
lucky and messed up. We didn't get to find it, but he shot a nice 8. He had been seeing him every couple days in the evening. Oh crap, I'm dead. But he used to see. I'm not dead. He would see him in the evenings, and then one day in the middle of November, it's 85 degrees. He decides to come out in the morning. I was gonna hunt that evening and try to get him because he wanted me to get him because he's nice. He's just solid white horns. But during the middle of the day, just 85 degrees early in the morning, shot a little bit too high and too far back. Probably a liver or stomach shot, but we'd never found him. Daddy thinks he jumped him up because I was tracking into blood that was the size of a pin tip.
It is so different. It's from what you guys hunt and whatnot there, or how you guys hunt. Like I've hunted from a tree stand before and stuff like that, but of course Nebraska's a little bit more open, even where I'm at.
Yeah.
It's a lot different.
My daddy, I'm 350 pounds. My daddy does not trust me in a tree stand. When I'm talking about stands, I'm talking about a box stand that has 4x4 posts, sometimes even metal posts.
Yeah.
I'm 6'3.5" and 350 pounds, I think was the last time.
I just
We
shoot him
checked
off the
last time out
porch.
there. I wish. We have deer actually coming out into our backyard. Daddy said if times keep getting tough, one of them deer might not come back.
Yeah, how's your kid like it? Does he
Oh,
love
yeah,
it
he
now
loves
that
it.
he's taking it?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
He can't wait to shoot another one.
Yeah, I can't wait to get my kid into it. It's so fun. Like, I mean, you have older kids, so you went through it. My kid, he just turned 2,
Yeah.
but I got him a little toy gun. He loves that thing. He
JJ
just
was shooting
honks it
BB
around.
guns at 3 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He could shoot him, and by 4-year-old, he could cock his own fucking BB gun.
Nice.
Those little daisies or whatever. Yeah, he loved it.
I used to have one of them little battery powered little John Deere Gators, and when we moved to where I'm at now, I was like 3. I had an old toy pump shotgun that I would just have like 4 or 5 toy guns in the back of that little Gator right around my yard. And
That's
who were
what.
pouring concrete for our slate for the front porch. I pulled up. He said I backed up, took the tailgate down, grabbed one of my rifles, put it over shotguns, put it over my shoulder, and walked over and asked him what he was doing. And then he told Daddy I'm already an NRA member at 3.
NRA. Well, that's probably older NRA, so might have been a little bit. I'm not a fan of NRA right now.
Not a lot of people are currently.
No, they've really done a lot of. It's not a place to send your money right now. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I did it. I gave my dad money just so I could get the paracord knife, and then we cut the subscription. I had that paracord knife up on my shelf, I think.
Yeah, my kid that does that too, though. He's got one of those little toy John Deere's, the battery powered ones, and he just learned how to ride it. I had to teach him how to steer because he just run into things like my truck, just drive. He's just like a little drunk turd. It's like this little drunk midget, just full bore, just like on the gas because it got this little pedal gas, just right into the truck. Like, no, you gotta steer, bud.
The old one, I remember it had gears you could put it into, and Daddy had a screw to where it wouldn't go past first. So I just wouldn't ram into things. And then my little sister, when we got her like one of them Walmart carriages, she couldn't because she would hit everything in sight. She could not drive.
Oh, dang. Well, one question, Gator. How do you like PC compared to Xbox?
It's crazy easy.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's insanely how much easier it is on PC than Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
I do like I've been playing Sniper Elite like in Hitman. I play that with a controller still. Like I can play Call of the Wild still on controller, but it's crazy just how much easier it is on a control or on a mouse and keyboard than it is.
Oh yeah, it is interesting, and then, well, not just that, Call of the Wild, like, like the spawns you have, you can delete them whenever you want.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. I fucked around with some of that. Like it's, and like I'm by no means a computer guy at all, but like it's not hard to figure out how to do all that shit and maneuver around and monkey around and figure out and.
The game code is an absolute mess, but it's super easy to manipulate. It's why it will never be what they said it would be. It won't ever have a multiplayer function that's competitive.
Yeah.
And they promised that. They did. They promised it would have at some point a leaderboard. They won't ever add that because they'll have to change so much.
Mm-hmm. They'd probably have to turn in the classic.
No, it's just a few lines of code, and you can spawn whatever animal you want.
Yeah.
Well, I know Wolverine was telling me like there's there's the trainer program or whatever the fuck you want, and you can like freeze all the animals and fly around and like.
Oh yeah, there's mods.
Yeah.
Quotation marks mods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, just a hack client.
I think it's hysterical that they love the one guy who does that and takes all the goofy pictures. That Ron McTube guy who fucking freezes it. And, yeah, I'm just like, okay, and they're like, oh no, that's cool. You can do that. That's good. And I'm like, oh.
Ron
okay.
McTube. What's his name? Risky.
Yeah.
I think so. They were the ones doing it. But it literally looks just like a Minecraft hack client. The tab and everything.
Yeah, there's that, and then there's Nexus. It's that's what happens when you make sloppy code.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they would open it like farming sim and like let people fucking mod it.
Let people mod. Yeah.
Yeah. That would. We would have a 50 cow within the first day.
That'd be cool.
They won't do that though, because they have to have a little bit of effort on there too to, allow modding to be accessible to the rest of the public that don't understand how mods work. Like most people don't know how to inject stuff from Nexus. There's a lot of mods on Nexus for this game.
Yeah.
Because there is ways to inject shit on here. And sadly it's people that, aren't paid by the freaking game or have anything to do with it and aren't making any monetary value off of it that have figured out how to add more stuff, like more gun skins.
Yeah.
There's a lot of gun skins on there. It really would be a good game. Like, I don't give a crap about, player versus player BS, like a leaderboard. I really don't. I want to have fun. I want to shoot whatever the hell I want. I want to use whatever the hell I want. I don't want to be limited by what you put out on a DLC.
Yeah. I kind of thought, like, ever since the DLCs were kind of BS, because, man, you could just inject them back into the game, have them like the other guns, and it would be fine. But no, they want to make more money. Now, the maps, I'd be understandable on that. But some of the guns, like the weapon packs, those are...
It is interesting, too. Like, it's one of TK's things. You look at it, they added Finland. What did they add to it? Oh, fucking whitetail, because fucking Dingleberry fucking hunted whitetail in Finland.
Yeah. I can't get over that.
I get me a bit more money. I'm only going to get Quattro and Parquet. And those will be the two maps I'll buy, and maybe Silver Ridge. But I'm not going to buy much
Silver Ridge.
of the newer stuff.
I wish they Yeah, Mississippi doesn't do anything for me, and I'm somebody who loves
They
alligators.
they
but-
could have took it so much different.
Well, I feel like they
Gator,
made it
the
like they
the
made 'em look
national
bad.
animal,
Yeah.
like Mississippi. Louisiana has 2 million alligators. We have the biggest population of alligators in the country or in the world. They chose Mississippi over Louisiana.
And well, not only that, they also add black bear to Mississippi. You know how many black bear are in Mississippi?
Hardly any.
What's up, SG? How you doing,
Hardly any. Yeah, but my buddy Hunterbed told me he's like, there's at most 60 in the whole state.
And they're even illegal to hunt here in Louisiana, so they probably are over there. And there's
Yeah.
way more here than over there.
Yep, and they're so worried they won't add rhinos or elephants because they're endangered.
Yeah.
But
They'll add black bear, which are illegal to hunt.
Yep, it just shows like I don't mind that you're from a different part of the world, but that's to me what I know from real life. That's European mentality.
Well, the thing that I find funny is like in Sweden, I think it's illegal to hunt archery. You know what I mean? But they have archery in the game. You know what I mean? But it's
Yeah.
like, oh, we can't do some of this shit, but you know other stuff.
But-
yeah. Okay.
You know why? Because TK
Yeah.
wanted it.
Yeah.
Because TK wants to hunt archery in the UK.
No, which is fine. I have no problem with having archery, but like the whole like,
Oh, yeah.
you can't do this, but we can do this. I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I hate all
Practice
that shit.
what you preach.
Yeah.
And it's or you know, it's not just that I don't care, but explain it better. Like give a little bit more effort in when you're introducing something. Say why you did it. Say why.
Yeah.
Don't just put it out there. Say why, because that is an interesting aspect, and a lot of times, like some people may be PO'd, but if you give a good reason, even if it is your own opinion, and some people may like it, it's like, oh, okay, I understand why you did that. I may not agree with it, but I understand it because you gave a good reason.
Yeah. Feeding the elk was amazing. Seeing stuff we hunted in Colorado was cool. Yeah, it looked like your pictures looked really good. SG, looked like a fun time.
That was really cool. I remember doing that as a kid. Feeding the elk. I remember getting hit in the fucking head by some antlers. We had one of those like elk feeding areas and stuff up near McCall during the winter.
Yeah.
They'd feed the elk and you go on like this little horse-driven carriage and stuff and feed the elk hay and corn, handfuls of corn. I got hit in the freaking head by one of the antlers from a bull because they hadn't shed yet. It was like late November or early December. Just whack, and I remember crying.
We have a place up near about an hour from where I live now that has all sorts of exotic animals. They have buffalo, zebras, all sorts of crap. But the one thing they cannot have is elk because of blue tongue CWD. Like, it's already here. What's the problem?
Really? Even though, like,
Yep.
if they're elk and they're
They were
domesticated,
tested for
they
negative
get tested.
for it.
Yeah,
They were
get
tested negative for it. Oh, we don't
It
want
gets
blue
spread
tongue
by
here.
cattle too. It gets spread by cattle too. That's the thing that I absolutely hate. Is they'll do that sort of rules for like game animals in captivity.
Mhm.
Cattle carry the same shit.
Yep.
It's like who the fuck is your like state veterinarian
Right.
expert?
Louisiana's politics. I'm not going to go into it, but they're off the wazoo. They're just crazy.
Yeah, it does get crazy. Like, I have thought like, well, I already have the cattle thing going on back at home, but I've thought about doing the deer thing too,
Yeah.
because that'd be fun as well. It's so
Yeah, it
much
would.
to it. It's hilarious. It's
Mhm.
so much, and what's funny too is well, there's a lot of the vaccines that
Yep.
that are needed for it, and they literally make stuff that's like made for deer that they say is like only made for deer. There's the exact same thing at about a quarter the price. That's the same thing for cattle.
Yep.
Like bangs and all this other stuff. It's hilarious.
My close friend, we're at the age now where we're starting to wonder what we want to do for a living. And he's like, "Oh, I want to be a game warden." And then he's been on it for the past 2 years, and he was even starting to do the workouts, getting ready for the mile runs, and then he started seeing a bunch of the BS that we had.
There is a ton.
You wanted to birdle a bear? You should have. You should have birdled a bear.
Okay, so he's at 300.
Oh yeah, speaking of bears, how's the bears in your area doing?
Well, so I put my camera out before I left, and came back and my fucking memory card was on the ground, so I don't know if a raccoon climbed up the tree and knocked it down or what exactly happened.
What?
So, but I have one of the big bears got hit on the highway the other, Thursday when I left. He was dead. My buddy saw him Wednesday evening when he was driving home, and then Thursday morning when I was going to his house, I saw him dead on the side of the road. But I have a new bear on camera. I haven't put out any food for the birds yet, but I have a new bear on camera that's got an ear tag, which is kind of cool. But
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
Isn't it interesting how they know that somebody's out of the area now, and all of a sudden somebody else moves in?
Yeah, and it's the same thing with deer. They know exactly when deer season starts, which is I find hilarious and annoying at the same time.
Now, predators are different though. Predators, it's interesting. It's the same thing with mountain lion and coyotes and stuff. You think you've taken care of your coyote problem? No, more are gonna move in. As long as you got deer on your place or any sort of food thing for that factory, you think you got a coyote problem, you shoot them, boom, coyotes are right.
I can't wait till you draw a bobcat tag and get a bear tag, but it takes 7 years to get a bobcat tag, and then 9
For
years.
a bobcat tag?
Yeah.
A bobcat.
And then bears are 9 years before you can draw a tag.
Jesus Christ.
$5 a year, $10 a year, or something like that.
We got bobcat here. I think we're
Well, Colorado is over
the hell
you could buy the fur bearer tag, and then you can during the season as many as you want.
Let me look it up. I think they treat bobcats as predators here.
Yeah, they
regular
do
predators.
here, but we can only kill one a year legally. And we have a big one. He's twice the size of our neighbor's dog. He's huge, old Tom.
I like going to see the elk and deer like that, especially early in the season when all their antlers are still in velvet. SG, I really think that looks cool. Seeing all those animals velvet on their antlers, that's really cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited for. I am very likely to get this next tag, this archery tag here.
Yeah.
So with how far south we are, and how far south the unit is, if I do archery for this antlered mule deer tag, they're gonna be in velvet.
Yeah.
I've never shot a velveted deer.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, if I do get a decent one, yeah, I'm mounting it.
Yeah.
That's just so cool. I don't give a fuck about how it measures. I just think that having that velvet is cool.
Part of me is I think I would love to get one that's full velvet, which would look cool, but then part of me is I'd love to get one that's fucking, half the velvet's fucking hanging off, and it just looks, you know what I mean? It's...
Yeah.
That would be epic.
Yeah. It is interesting too how they do taxidermy with the velvet. So
Yeah.
there is a way to basically there's a way to kind of what's the term, preserve the velvet.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also a way to where they take the original velvet off, and then they put a synthetic one on, which looks kind of almost the same, but I kind of like the preserved one better.
Sure, yeah.
But you have to get to it right away.
Right.
You have to inject it right away. But I don't. I'll have to start thinking about it soon. I'm taking my buddy because he's here with me. He actually came down from Alaska as well. He's a Georgia boy, so it's gonna be teaching him how to hunt Western style, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, spot and stock, not sitting in a tree stand. So it'll be interesting. I explained to him, and this is what my dad did too, little walkie-talkie with an earpiece, and
Yeah.
it's better to have less people down there walking, you know, trying to get close to a deer or getting down there, and I'm gonna talk to you, and I'm gonna let you know where the deer are,
Right.
and you need to listen to my ass. Yeah, like it's not sitting in a tree stand. We're probably gonna be walking, you know, well, depending on where we're at, maybe like 5 miles in and stuff. It's not gonna be, you know, shoot a deer and then drag the deer 100 yards and you're by the truck.
No.
Yeah, no, he's excited though. It is cool. Well, he was up in Alaska.
Everybody's used to it until you have to walk 3 miles in the first. Well, it's more than that if you want to actually hunt.
I mean, it depends on where you are. Like there is a lot of access roads and stuff, but depending on what unit you're in, if you want to see animals and have a little bit less pressure, or be where there's less people, because public gets crazy. Public gets really crazy. Now, granted, like, you know, Nevada is, I believe, has the most. I'm not sure how it compares to Alaska, to be honest, but it's right up there, or it's more. It's like 95% public land,
Okay.
or something like that. I mean, it's all desert. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Who the fuck wants to farm
In the
fucking
desert.
godforsaken state? Yeah. It's. Oh, to be honest, that's why I said, well, I'm trying to get the hell out of here, actually. I don't mind the state. I don't really like my shop right now.
Mhm.
No.
Just shop politics, and I'm just like, I was driving down from Oregon. I went on a family trip up to Oregon, up to the Oregon coast to go visit family, and
Okay.
driving through Nevada, dude, it was 8 hours to nothing.
Hmm.
Just absolute shit. Freaking
That's like driving through Illinois. Driving through Illinois sucks.
Oh, I'd take driving through Illinois versus 8 hours of just seeing nothing but like little ass, tiny ass towns that have nothing but a gas station with $6 gas, and then having nothing but salt brush and rock and sand for miles. It's just hot as fuck. Told the wife to pull over once I had to take a piss, and I felt like I was cooking. Like, I swear my piss was evaporating before it hit the ground. It was probably the most water that ground has ever seen either, too. It was... I remember driving down, and I told my wife, I'm like, yep, I'm going to try to get us out of here. Like, I don't mind, like I was like, Vegas, it's a little too far south. A little too much desert. We're up near Reno. That would be fun. If there's a base near Reno, that would be really fun. It's a barren wasteland out here, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of catfish and mead though.
Ah,
I gotta post some pictures of that too.
I love
Me
that
and my
they're
buddy,
finding
we
like
caught-
barrels of people in mead. That's fucking hysterical.
Yeah, you know how far that first barrel was from where I was fishing when I first got here?
How?
Oh,
It was 25 yards down the beach where I was fishing. I did a live stream, and I was 25 yards down,
That's cool.
and oh, dude, I'm a little freaked out. I'm like, some of those fish I caught, Nate, were probably sucking on them toes.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, that is nasty.
Oh, that's
But like,
amazing.
you gotta think too. Those, I mean, yeah, they didn't find the bodies, but you gotta think too. They're pretty freaking dumb. Lake Mead's deep as hell if you go farther out.
Right.
You have the damn Grand Canyon right there. You couldn't go a few miles and dump it in the deepest part. No, you had to go right out of the. It was less than 500 yards from the marina. That's what they didn't say.
Yeah, but I mean, also they weren't found for almost 40 years. You know? So, like,
Yeah, it worked. It kind of shows you, you know, what they say they do isn't necessarily true, or there was some corruption going on. Because, I mean, somebody should be turning in somebody dumping a barrel 500 yards from the marina.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, someone had to have seen it.
It's wide open there, man. Wide open, clear shot of the marina. It was actually 200 yards from the boat launch.
Okay.
Very close. They didn't put that in there. I thought it was hilarious. I told my buddy, I'm like, you realize where they found it? 200 yards from the boat ramp. And you're telling me nobody reported it? If somebody had to have reported it. It was probably ignored.
Right.
Because during that time, the mafia was running totally wild in Vegas. And technically, from what I've heard, they, well, not really running wild right now, but they're still here. They still run their tax things and stuff. That's why there's so much fucking construction in Vegas and why it takes so long. They run a tax on it. You won't hear that shit though. It's so corrupt, man. It's there's some weird shit. It's scary though. It's well, actually, I got to put my wife through a concealed carry course because, well, Nevada you have to have concealed carry. Concealed carry permit. In Alaska, we didn't have to.
Right. They're looking at making it so it's anybody carry out here, and or you don't need anything special to carry in Wisconsin.
I hope they do. Yeah, I do believe some people do need a class and whatnot, but I feel more comfortable teaching my wife rather than some putz from the police force fucking teaching them that doesn't know how to fucking dude. That's another opinion too. I don't like how police are being trained these days. Yes, there is a lot of veterans that are in, but there's a lot of veterans that haven't seen action anymore.
Right.
You get a lot of new guys that haven't seen action, don't know hand to hand, don't know how to grapple, don't know how to handle shit under pressure. It's.
Oh wait, I hit him. Okay.
But I don't want my wife being taught by that. But here I have to. And being taught by some putts, and my wife could probably shoot better than that, dude.
I remember my daddy always used to tell me a story about my grandmother. Daddy, back in the 80s, got a old 44 black, slick, just flat black 44 llama. And he had went and picked up my grandmother and was going to show her. They drove out to the lake, and he pulled out and shot a Coke can at about 10 yards. And my grandmother went, "You call that shooting?" Went back and got the little old 38, just semi-automatic 38 out of her purse. And she found a glass bottle out on the side of the road, said, "Toss that as far as you can." Daddy tossed it, and from her hip, she'd never brought it up to her eye. She got it at 15 yards from her hip. It was probably further than 15 yards, I think. But my grandmother was a good shot. She held she placed high in the rifle or the pistol championships, but then held championship in Oklahoma for rifle shooting for years.
That's cool.
With her old 25-06, which is my rifle now. She gave it to me before she caught dementia.
Very cool.
Oh, that's sad.
My grandmother was no joke. She was a hard woman. Man, I miss her.
Welcome back, Gage.
Not a bad red deer. Only an 8, but still not bad.
I did have a dude try to run up to the vehicle. I just had to slip in because it took me like 10 minutes to get the fuck into the turn lane, so I slipped in. And yeah, I technically cut the dude off. He got out of his vehicle. I put my window down, and I said, "Do something and you'll regret it." And he turned right back around. But it's like I've never dealt with that before. I've never dealt with somebody get out of their vehicle before
All right,
coming
Gage.
at me. It's a big city living, dude. It's fucking. It's like I had my family kid in the vehicle. I was like, God damn, like please God, don't be the day I fucking shoot somebody in front of my kid.
I just shot a Southeastern Ibex that's 1 point off Diamond.
Oh, that sucks.
He's only a 4, but still. Diamond minimum is 89.60. Actually, he's 88.6. Oh, the troll that I told you about earlier, the
Yeah,
troll elk.
yeah.
He maximum minimum score for Diamond is 380.8. He was 380.7.
Oh, that sucks.
Third day, second day ever playing the game. Just unlocked the 300. Just runs up to a lake in multiplayer, sees a 5, and like, oh, yes, yes, oh.
I don't know. It's weird. It's
But I
still
was so
weird.
happy last night when I got that big whitetail. That was, I redeemed myself after earlier that morning messing up that elk.
That is a big one.
I posted the picture of the red deer in the Discord as well, so if you were
Cool.
curious.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, I'm probably gonna only give it a couple more minutes. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I didn't have to go today since I drove all yesterday, but
I'm probably going to keep on your map, because when you leave, the map stays up.
Yeah.
I'll let you know if I find anything good.
yeah, for sure. Well,
And I'll
like I
have
said,
it all to myself. Yay.
yeah. I know there's for sure a great one on here, so
Unless they fixed the glitch and just didn't tell anybody about it.
no, I gotta find him again. I saw him the other day.
About what part of the map do you think he was?
The right hand side. I was once I pick this up, I'll go look for him for you. I want to switch it back to red deer time, drink time, and then because it's not drink time anymore. And,
Yeah, it just ended. I just
Yeah.
killed the last few down here.
How did you like the new great one?
Meh.
The moose or the red deer? I think the red deer suck because they all look the same. I think it's stupid. Guess who's
It
back?
just
What's
has
up, Witches?
fucking trash in its antlers.
You know, like Wolverine
Yeah.
and I were talking about, like it'd be cool if like one had a fucking tire stuck, like tire stuck around an antler, or one had like a swing set, barbed wire or something cool. But like
I could have made it look better at least.
I couldn't care less about
It's-
all having ivy.
Well, it would have been hilarious if it would have been disformed instead of all pretty, all Boone and Crockett nice, even. No, make them crooked.
Like, why the fuck you pick though? Put leaves in it.
Yeah,
Leaves though. Let's put
Leaves?
leaves in the antlers. That's
Well,
a great one.
and
They made it
it's
look
all
like they
ivy
grow
for the
along
same
them.
one. You know what I mean? Like,
They could have had it to where it was like hanging off of them in a couple spots. No, just growing up on like they've been there for years. Make it look like he goes through brush and he drags limbs with him.
yeah,
Make it look like he never sheds his antler.
make it look like he's got
growing,
He's
he's
barbed
growing
wire.
mold on
here.
him. That's what he has. It's mold. It's not leaves.
Hmm.
He's old. It's like like have it like make it look like he's old and beaten up. Yeah, have like a tire around him or
Yeah.
something like that, and put a
My
sword
daddy-
behind him. Not like he fought with the leaf pile and the leaf stayed with him.
You know, at
My
least
daddy
the
got
whitetail
his
have
dick-
unique ones, but
Yeah.
I do like the whitetail ones. It is interesting. Yes, they could have put a little bit more effort into it. I think
Mhm.
there's plenty more
my suggestion.
unique things.
My suggestion is if they would reach out to the whitetail, Boone and Crockett, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Back when I was
Either
a kid,
that or
everybody
farmers.
loved like Milo Hansen or the Mossy Oak, but Milo Hansen's big buck. Like if they would go back to like, hey, we want to put your deer in our game, and we'll even call it like, oh,
They're-
that'd be cool.
They're not trademarked. Though.
Yeah.
They can do it whenever they want.
Yeah,
They're not trademarked. They can. It's just. It's not an ability of if they can do it, they won't do it
yeah.
because they don't want to put the effort.
But yeah,
It is
I think
sad.
it'd be fucking awesome to kill like actual unique animals from IRL.
Yeah.
You know, the world record deer and that kind of shit.
Yeah, it really would. It would be super cool. Even if it was just like one or two of them.
Yeah.
Because I
Like, I
would
know-
call that a great one. It's an IRL great one, and I mean you're playing a hunting game. I mean, at least have some aspects that are similar to.
There's a legendary at this lake.
Ooh,
Hell
If you
I
want.
wouldn't mind a
No,
legendary.
you're fine. Well, let me scan him again. When I leave.
He might be a troll.
He's 218 to 264. I have no idea. He doesn't look like he's big enough. Honestly.
No.
I'd still take him if you don't want him.
Yeah, you can have him.
Because at the same time, if he doesn't make diamonds, still he's big, and I
Sure.
enjoy big.
Yeah, no, you're
I
good.
saw a Reddit. After I messed up my elk yesterday because I hit him good in the lung, but I messed him up, hit him in the skull with a follow up because I'm stupid.
Right.
He was 383. He just over, but I was like, I know on Xbox I used to turn my Xbox off if I messed up a big animal.
They
Come
they
back and he'd be
switched
there.
that.
Is there any way
No,
to like
now
go
if it,
back to
now
like
if
an
it
old play
dies.
file or anything?
Oh yeah, you can save your old play file. So
Yeah,
every
but
time I
there was
play,
no
I
way
start a
because I
new
would
one.
have to have backed it up before
Yeah.
I shot it.
I back
But-
up every day before I play. I have like 8 fucking saves, and I delete my oldest one.
Yeah. But I was like going through and then I saw like a Reddit post it like, hey man, it sucks. I know I've been there, but at the end of the day, it's the same animal just with a lower metal on it.
Yeah.
Treat it more like classic
Yeah.
is basically what he was trying to say.
You can't really treat it like classic though. They already labeled it.
Yeah.
It's classic's a different animal. It's a lot more. You don't get a troll. You can see the animal's antlers like in mule deer. You can see if it's a decent one, but it's not a 240.
Yeah.
You can see that. You can see it, and it does take a trained eye, but it's something that you don't hear people bitch about. Oh, this was a troll. No, it's not. You can see right there because they put in the effort on the antlers. No, that's not. That would have not even been close to being a leaderboard animal.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, no, yeah, you have a decent one. It's not a leaderboard animal. It's on top of leaderboards. It doesn't have the wide, it doesn't have the big wide frame. It doesn't have the tall tines. It's something that's realistic that you can go off of instead of, oh, this thing said it was a 9, and the weight was really close, but it fucked me. It wasn't. It was a gold instead of a diamond. I hate that. I
Yeah.
do. I hate it. It's
Yeah.
it does throw people off. Like, make your game however the hell you want, but I mean that's kind of. You had a blueprint and you didn't use it. Like, you knew what people liked.
If it isn't gonna make diamond, don't make it a diamond chance animal. It shouldn't be a diamond chance animal. It should be a diamond.
I wouldn't mind if they got rid of the trophy rating, as in the 1 to 9, and just did weight. Because then you can kind of look at because then you can just look at the weight. I mean, look what Gator did. He looked at it. Oh yes, it's a 9, but it doesn't weigh that much. Newer people aren't going to see it. They're going to go, oh, it's a 9. It's going to be a diamond. That's kind of a day killer a little bit for some little kids,
Yeah, like my elk was the other day. But at the same time, I didn't get a good look at him because I saw him. One side was a 5 rack, the other side was a 4 rack. So he was just 0.1 inch under diamond. But I do see what you're talking about. You should be able to see and tell.
I think what sucks the most though is like you can kill one animal and it could be like with the rams, you can kill like a level 4 ram and it'll be a diamond, but then you can kill a level 5 and it's not a diamond, and it doesn't.
Yeah, like I just did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does screw with you. It kind of shows like the effort that wasn't put in.
Oh yeah, Gator. When Quattro
should-
came out like first came out, did you were you one of the ones that got a diamond female
Yeah.
ibex?
Yeah, I was.
I was like, how? It was a level 5 female. I'm like, how is this diamond?
Then they had the level. They had a bunch of. They had a bunch of troll ones. Like they had Great One Caribou.
I wish they would do
Yeah.
Great One Caribou and Reindeer. I think it'd be fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
That would be cool. It's
I wish they would take and do like some ugly racks, but make them rare.
Yeah.
Not just have them all like the Roosevelts when they first come out. Everybody was like, "This looks so weird," because they still look trashy.
Oh yeah.
The level
Well,
3s.
yeah. They never fixed them.
Yeah, they're terrible.
I don't think they will.
Yeah, I think they are happy with it. Like,
I don't mind the Rockies.
The Rockies I
Rockies
haven't
looking-
seen
yeah.
much because after like all that came out, that was when I started dropping off interest in Call of the Wild because my Xbox was getting old. It was barely able to work. I could go to a lake and my game would crash because 10 animals was a little bit too much, or the go over and my game would crash because too big, too much stuff to load.
Yeah.
That's what I like about PC, and after I got my new one, I got a 3070 in it, so it allows me to actually run things on ultra, but it runs super hot, so I dropped everything down to high and medium.
Right.
So it wasn't, and I also have a window unit, a ceiling fan, and a desk fan all pointed at it, running on high, and now it's still hot, but
So I'm gonna
PC is
jump
a
off in
lot
a second,
better.
but it's
Alright.
at this lake here is where I've seen him a couple times. So I would
Alright.
assume he's either at this lake or he's at the lake just above us, so like in this corner. But I'm not seeing him yet. But he's been there plenty of times for me. All right,
that
guys.
lake right below you,
Mm-hmm.
I would spawn at that outpost, run through that lake, run that, and hunt the Ronda
Yeah.
after hunting the red deer.
Yeah. I'm gonna back
Quattro
out.
was
Hopefully
one of my
don't-
favorite additions.
Let me know if it crashed you.
No, I'm good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right,
At
guys.
least one
I'm gonna end
player
my
this
stream.
game must own the DLC. In 15 minutes, the game ends. That's great. I'm going to go kill that 9.
Yeah, go look for him. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, wait, your tent's disappeared. Oh, crap. Okay.
Yeah. He
I'm just going to run down from the
disappear when
outpost.
he leaves. The map's still the same. The spawn's still the same.
Yeah.